Hello, good evening. My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. We haven't got an Arsenal women's show for tonight because it's international break. So we are bringing you instead the Lionesses are playing Holland at Wembley. Really big game in the Nations League. And it's all coming up the other side of this. So England versus Holland then from Wembley Stadium. It is going to be an important game. England have to win. We've had a terrible, terrible start to this Nations League. 2 defeats in 4 games, of course. We did lose away in Holland, and it's important that we do win. We've got a good record at Wembley, though, so I'm confident that we can get the result. Now, the team news is in, and it's quite interesting. This is how the teams line up. So for England, in goal, it is Mary Earps, the captain. Back four, Lucy Bronze, Jess Carter, Alex Greenwood and Neve Charles. Not too many surprises there. In midfield, Kira Walsh, Georgia Stanway and Fran Kirby. And then the 3 up front, it's Chloe Kelly, probably on the right, Lauren James on the left, and Lauren Hemp on the left. And Lauren James is playing, it looks like, potentially as the centre forward. Or are we not playing a centre forward? Not really sure. But anyway, that's the lineup. So on the bench, Rachel Daly's on the bench, Alessia Russo's on the bench, Beth Mead, as we kind of expected, starts on the bench, Ella Toombs on the bench as well. So we've got some attacking quality there. No risk taken in the defence, so no place for Lotte Wubben-Moy in the starting lineup. I'm not sure what more she can do for Arsenal than to keep playing the way she is. But anyway, she is on the bench along with Esme Morgan, Maya Letitia, Millie Turner, and there's also Grace Clinton and Katie Zellen, plus the 2 goalkeepers, Hannah Hampson and Kiara Keating. For Holland then, looking at their lineup, I'm not really sure what their formation is going to be, but we do know in goal is Daphne Van Domselaar, Aston Villa's goalkeeper, of course. They've got Caitlin Dijkstra, Dominique Janssen, Sharida Spitzer, of course, the captain, and Esme Brooks, Jackie Gronan, Vicky Palova, of course, our own Vicky Palova, Jill Rord, Lena Berenstein, Lika Martins and Danielle van der Donk. So Viv Miedemar is also on the bench, which is no surprise, really. She hasn't started the game for Arsenal yet. What do we make of the England lineup, by the way? No actual centre forward. I think that's very strange. We've got Mohammed in the chat there. Very nice. Yeah, how you doing? Good to see you. Nathan's here as well. Hey there, my friend. Nick Knack as well. Good to see you all. Nick Knack says, good to see Lauren in the starting 11. Lauren James, you mean? It's good to see her in the starting lineup, but not as a centre forward. I find that a little bit strange. But anyway, Nick Knack says Millie Bright is a big miss. No, absolutely. Millie Bright is a big miss, of course. You know, she's, with Leah Williamson not there. But what's Lotte Wubben-Moy got to do to get a start for England? I don't, in these, when the 2 top centre halves are both missing because of injury, if this is not a chance to put Lotte Wubben-Moy in with the performances that she's been given for Arsenal, I don't think she's ever going to get a chance to play again for England, is she? But Jess Carter and Alex Greenwood, steady, aren't they? Serena knows what she's going to get from them, I suppose. And she did say in her press conference yesterday that she wasn't, it's not the game to take risks on some defensive players who haven't played many minutes for England. Well, that's her fault. They've not played many minutes for England. She's had the opportunity to get them on the pitch and she hasn't done it. So this is why we're in the situation that we're in. But it's a solid England defence. It's what we're used to pretty much, isn't it? All these have played pretty regular. Yes, Millie is a big miss, but we've played without her before. And, we've been okay. And, yeah, other than that, the only surprise, really, I don't know why Russo is on the bench. Is it because she's not scoring goals at Arsenal? She's been playing well. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we shall see. Nathan says they're having some pre-match dark chocolate digestives. Oh, wow, dark chocolate digestives. I'm not keen on the dark chocolate at all, actually, but you can't beat a chocolate digestive, so I'm sure you'll enjoy that. You need a cup of tea with them, though, surely. You can't just have them on their own. You need a cup of tea, don't you? Or not? Well, you've got to have a cup of tea with your chocolate digestives, haven't you? So we are, 10 minutes or so away from kick-off. It's a massive game for England. We have to win. Otherwise, we're not going to qualify. I mean, it seems strange, doesn't it? Because I don't really understand how this works. It's to do with the Olympics. Now, in the Olympics, it's Team GB that qualify. And it's not just England, is it? It's Scotland and Wales and and Northern Ireland can be part of that team, can't they? So Scotland are in our group. Now, let's just say Scotland won the group and we came third. If Scotland win the group, surely that would mean that Team GB would still qualify. Or if Wales win their group. It seems a little bit strange to me that England have got to do all the work and some of the England players won't even get selected because they'll have to pick some Scottish players and some Welsh players and all that kind of stuff, won't they, in the Olympics? It seems a little bit of a weird thing that they've organised this as a qualifier for the Olympics when it's Team GB and not England on their own. But anyway, England have to do the job for everybody else, as we always do. We support the United Kingdom. Without England, the United Kingdom would fall a bit. So I guess we're just used to it anyway, aren't we? But it does seem a little bit strange. So England have got to do the job. We've got to win this game. Nothing else is going to be good enough, really, is it? With only one more game left after this, which is actually Scotland, isn't it? Away on Tuesday. So we want to go to Scotland still being with a chance of qualifying, don't we? Yes, there's a chance if we draw this, if maybe, you know, if Scotland were to beat Belgium, for example, it might give us a chance still anyway. But we just need to win this game. And it's going to be difficult because, you know, just reading out that Holland team, they've got some great players, haven't they? They're a very, very good team. They're very strong. And it's going to be difficult. But we're at Wembley, so you know, let's use the crowd. You know, 75,000 tickets at least have been sold, maybe more. Could be knocking on for 80,000 tonight. A massive crowd. Obviously, it's very cold. I don't think it's been snowing down in London, has it? But we've had snow up here, and it is quite freezing cold. But you know, it looks quite cold at Wembley. Actually, everyone's dressed up quite warm. Woolly hats on, what have you. So let's have a look and see how it goes. But we've seen that Holland fan. We saw her, didn't we? Yeah, we saw Holland play a couple of times in the Euros, and they've just showed a couple of Holland fans, and we saw them at the Euros game. They must go everywhere. Very colourful, of course, very noisy, the Dutch fans as well, as we know. And I'd say probably Holland are probably my second favourite national team in the men and the women. So it's going to be a good game tonight, but let's hope we can get the result done. Nick Nack says there, by its nature, all Nations League games are tough. No easy games, as it. No, well, I mean, certainly not in our group. I mean, yeah, okay, you could say Scotland, but even Scotland have been competitive in the group, haven't they? They haven't won many games, they haven't won any games, but they've been competitive in the group. And obviously, we know Holland are a great side. We know Belgium are a good side as well. We obviously lost to them very recently in the last game. So the teams are coming out anyway at Wembley. Always a big moment, isn't it? And of course, it is Lauren Hemp's 50th England cap as well, which is a great achievement for her. Mary Earps, of course, captain, leading the team out tonight in the absence of everybody else. All the other captains are injured, aren't they? So it's dropped into Mary Earps' lap tonight. And of course, you know, she's an experienced player, and that's a good choice for captain. Maybe Lucy Bronze could have been captain. She's another one, isn't she, with experience? But you can't really argue too much with Mary Earps, can you? Being captain, you know, she's just been nominated. Well, she just won, hasn't she? The Women's Footballer of the Year for, is it the Sports Personality of the Year? She's won the Women's Footballer of the Year, hasn't she? Which is, I think it's the first time a goalkeeper's ever won it. So, you know, it just goes to show how important that she is. Sometimes I wonder if she lives up to the hype always when she plays, but she is a great goalkeeper, and let's hope tonight she can keep a clean sheet, and then we'll have a good chance of going through. But it's going to be tough because Holland have got some great attacking players, and they seem to have a lot of attacking players in their team and not too many defenders. I don't know whether Vicky Palova may be going to be playing as a wing back potentially tonight. They may well be playing like a free at the back. There's only really two natural defenders in their starting 11, actually. So it's going to be strange to see. Oh, there she is again. Look, our little friend that we saw. I can't remember which was that. England? No, what game was it we saw them at? It was a Sweden game, I think. When they played Sweden.
Did we not take that picture?
Oh no, was it the France game? I think it was the France game, wasn't it? When we went Rotherham. That's where they were there when we saw them, I think. But yeah, they were quite good. The Holland fans, like they were quite noisy and loud, and they're quite a good lot of fans. Herman's in the chat. Hey, my friend, good to see you. Hope you're well. Obviously not seen you for a while. Everything's okay. It must be a bit of snow where you are. We've got snow here, so if we've got snow, I'm pretty much guaranteed you'll probably have snow. So yeah, but no snow at Wembley, which is good. They've just done the Holland national anthem. We're just about to have the English national anthem, so we better listen to it, I suppose. They just showed Serena there, sort of smiling. I wonder if she sang the Dutch national anthem.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
They didn't show on the screen if she did. No. I mean, you couldn't blame her if she did. She's England's manager, but she is Dutch at the end of the day. So, you know, it would have been strange to see us singing that, I suppose, when we're playing them. But anyway, we've played them I think this is the third time we've played them since Serena's been our manager. Certainly the second time, because we went to one game anyway against Holland. You remember at Leeds? That was good, wasn't it? We beat them 5-1, but I'm not sure we're beating 5-1 tonight. Nick Nack says, how deep is your snow? That sounds like a Take That song.
How deep is your snow?
I don't know, it was about 4 or 5 inches on my car today. But yeah, we've had quite a bit, actually. Overnight, we had quite a lot. And not so much today, but it hasn't really disappeared. It's still freezing, and it's going to stay probably over the weekend, which is a bit of a disaster. Herman says, yes, a little bit. Oh, you've only got light snow. Well, you want to come up here because we've got loads. We've got Phoebe in the chat doing good to see you. I hope you're well. So what we need some score predictions. So in the chat, if you put your score predictions in, England against Holland tonight, what are you thinking? And we'll see if anyone gets it right. What's your score prediction?
I don't know yet.
We need to hurry up.
Maybe a draw. It's going to be a draw.
What do you think the score will be?
2-2.
Okay, cool. I mean, yes.
I want England to win, obviously.
A draw does seem like a good shout. I don't know. We have to win, so I'm gonna predict that we're gonna win. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a tight game, but I think there'll be goals. I think it might be. I'm gonna go 3-2 to England.
Oh.
I just think there will be goals in this game because there's a lot of attacking talent. England have got a lot of attacking talent on the bench to come on later on.
That's true.
So I think we've got goals in this team. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2 because I'm not sure we'll keep a clean sheet against their attack. But I think we can score goals against them. I don't seem to have too many defenders in their team. Nick Nat's going 2-1 to England. Well, yeah, we'll take 2-1. Nathan's gone 1-1. Yeah, again, I wouldn't be surprised if it is a draw. Holland are a very good side. Nick Nat says home advantage. Hopefully, get us over the line.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good idea.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so because you know we've got a great record at Wembley and we've won some big games at Wembley, as we know. But this is a very good Holland side. It's a very good Holland side. It does look as though Vicky Palovas might be playing as a fullback. It's looking that way, the way that they've got the team lined up on the screen. So Vicky Palova maybe at right back, Brooks at left back, and then Dijkstra and Janssen centre backs, Groningen, Spitzer and Van der Donk in midfield, and Jill Roord and Lika Martins either side of Beerenstein. That looks like that's how the Netherlands are going to be lining up then. So Vicky Palova playing in a fullback position. She's been so good in midfield for Arsenal. It's amazing that she's not in midfield for Holland, but they do look as though they may have a few injury issues in defence potentially. If they've only got two natural defenders, really, because Brooks is more of an attacking player as well. Herman says it'll be a tough match. Absolutely, it will be a really tough match. Yeah, it's going to be a tough match. We know that. Terry's with us where he says, "Evening, Terry. How you doing, my friend?" All in the chat. He's gone Arsenal to win 4-2. Arsenal aren't playing tonight. You know, that's for tomorrow for the Wolves game, is it? But no, obviously it's not the Arsenal women playing tonight, unfortunately. We've got to wait another week.
You make me English
until the Chelsea game, of course. It's going to be Holland all in orange, of course, as we expect to see them all in their orange kit. They're going to be kicking off, attacking the goal to our right in this first half. Chloe Kelly looks very cold as we're about to start this game. Not wearing gloves though. See, that's our own fault. Should have put some gloves on, really, shouldn't you? Is there any players actually wearing short sleeves? A couple of the Holland players are actually.
Are they? They're crazy.
I can't see any England players wearing short sleeves, but anyway, I'll certainly will be wearing short sleeves. Oh, there is one there. Who's that? Is that Kira Walsh? No, Georgia Stanway. I think Georgia Stanway's got short sleeves on. Wow.
She's tough.
She's tough. Yeah, I mean that's taking a little bit extreme, isn't it? Anyway,
no way I would.
No, I wouldn't either. Beerenstein's got short sleeves as well. So yeah, they're about the only two. I think everyone else has got long sleeves on, and you can't really blame them. Herman says, "It's first time I could connect with you because you might have known that I had. Oh, you in hospital in the summer? Oh, you was, yeah. Okay, I hope you're feeling a lot better. Hope you're feeling a lot better now." Terry says, we don't want DVD to do well tonight, do we? Because she played for Holland. Normally we don't mind. Anyway, Vicky Palova's coming straight forward for Holland on this near side. Looks like she's going to be playing at right back, which is what we kind of thought more of an attacking fullback, wing back by the look of it. Anyway, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how this team lines up. I think someone else has got short sleeves on for Holland as well. Man. Anyway, Janssen over on that far side. Of course, there's a lot of ex-Arsenal players in the Holland squad, isn't there? Dominic Janssen, obviously Danielle Van der Donk, as we know. Jill Roord, of course, and Viv, who's on the bench. So yeah, it could be interesting to see if she comes on. Obviously, Beth on the bench for England as well. So there's no Arsenal player, current Arsenal player. I don't know if Victoria Plover will start. She's the only Arsenal player actually starting this game tonight. Anyway, there is 3 Arsenal players on the England bench, so hopefully we'll see. Hopefully all of them come on at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, England have got the ball now. Neve Charles on this near side finds Lauren James very deep. It's not. Look, I don't think she's going to be playing as a traditional number 9 centre forward position tonight. It looks like she's going to be dropping deep, and then maybe Fran Kirby's going to go into that space potentially. Maybe that's how they're going to line up. But without a natural number 9, seems a bit strange to me. I'm not quite sure what the thinking is there. Anyway, Daniel van der Donk just conceded a free kick, which no one's really surprised about. She's the Katie McCabe, isn't she, of the Dutch team? She just gets booked a lot of fouls. But she's like very fiery, a very good player, of course, as we know. Some great times she had at Arsenal, didn't she, a few years back. Anyway, England in possession over on that far side, trying to get out.
Get forward.
Lucy Bronze now on a break forward. That's a good ball. Out to that far side, Lauren Hemp. Over on the far side, Lauren James is making the run into the box. Lauren Hemp puts a cross in. Lauren James gets a head on it, but she can't keep the header down. It's gone over for a goal kick. A little bit too much on that cross, maybe. And Lauren James was always stretching to get a header in, and it's always going to be difficult to score with that cross like that. She was standing still, and from a standing start to try and head that back across the goal was always going to be tough. Nick Nack says there, Lauren has the ability to play any forward position. She does. I'm not too sure if it works without a centre forward ahead of her, though. I think she's better if she can drop into the space behind. That's her best position. I think so. But it seems as though she's got no one in front of her in this formation. But it looks like she's going to drop deep, and then Lauren Hemp moves into the centre forward position. Maybe Fran Kirby might. Maybe Chloe Kelly will. They'll probably interchange them 3, won't they? Maybe, but I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, really, as to why there's no actual number 9 in the team when we've got 2 very good number 9s on the bench. But anyway, if it works and we win, it's fine. Serena knows best, I guess. But sometimes I do scratch me head a little bit with some of the team selections that she picked. But anyway, Lauren Hemp has won a free kick over on that far side. It was Spitzer with the.
Spitzer's got short sleeves as well.
She has, yeah. I mean, I don't know. See, they think they're hard when they wear short sleeves, don't they, Nicole? Oh, look at me, I don't need long sleeves. Well, you do really, don't you? Anyway, it's a free kick to England over on that far side, and it was Lauren Hemp who was fouled. Her 50th appearance for England tonight.
Oh,
wow.
look long.
And she's 23 years old. Incredible that she's
brilliant.
Played so many games. She's brilliant, yeah. Anyway, Chloe Kelly's going to take this, and she can deliver a very good ball, can't she? So this could be dangerous. We've scored a couple of goals in recent games, haven't we, from Chloe Kelly free kicks?
I thought that was Greenwood.
It is Greenwood. Sorry, yeah, it is Greenwood. Chloe Kelly was there. She's moved away. It is Greenwood's going to take this. I mean, she's got a good delivery as well, hasn't she?
Yeah.
It's a good one. Again, it's a little bit too high for Lauren James. It's headed away by Holland, and then they do manage to complete the clearance. But Alex Greenwood steps in, and Lauren Hemp's fouled again. Is she on the edge of the box? No. Referee says no. Looked like it may have been a foul, that. But anyway, Georgia Stanway wasn't hanging about. Won the ball back, and Lucy Bronze picks it up. It is with Chloe Kelly now, but Holland have managed to deal with that, and they can get the ball clear. But again, it wasn't a great ball in. Nick Nack says it looked like a foul on him. Yeah, I thought it was a foul on him. It looked like it, didn't it? It looked like exactly the same type of tackle that the free kick was given for before. Because that one's on the edge of the area, the referee decided not to give it. But that looks exactly the same. If one's a foul, they both are. But anyway, that one wasn't given. It's a throw to England instead. Over on the far side, England's right. Lucy Bronze is going to take it. And England looking on the front foot in these early stages. We've played nearly 5 minutes. Can England get an early goal? And hopefully that will settle us down. But that's a poor pass actually from Lucy Bronze. It's gone straight out. She was looking for Chloe Kelly, but it was a really poor pass. And it's going to be a throw to Holland over on that far side. But England have started pretty well, but a long way to go yet in this game. That was a strange pass from Holland as well, but they've given the ball away in midfield, and it's picked up by Neve Charles. She finds a Chelsea teammate, Lauren James, on this near side, just on the edge of the area. Plays the ball back again to Neve Charles. Can she get the cross in? She does. It's not a bad ball. Looking for Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly gets there with a header, but she can't direct it in to the goal. In fact, it's gone about 6 yards wide. Again, that's good play from England. Nice cross that was from Neve Charles. picked out Chloe Kelly on that far post. She got in front of the defender, but couldn't put her head out towards the goal to really threaten Van Domselaar. And Nick Nat says it's sellout crowd. Well, they said it was almost a sellout. I don't think it is actually a sellout. I think 75,000 tickets had been sold today. It looks like there's quite a lot of empty seats, actually. Whether the cold weather's put people off, whether some people couldn't travel because of the weather, I'm not sure. But there does seem to be quite a few empty seats in the kind of posh bit, actually. And a few dotted around. I'd say maybe 70,000 potentially in there. Anyway, Vicky Palova just conceded a free kick, which England have taken. And Alex Greenwood steps forward again, dinks the ball over the top, looking for Lauren Hemp. She looks like she might have been offside. She was offside. It's been given as offside as well. Nick Nat says, can't see too many empty seats, mainly in hospitality. Exactly, yeah, it's the hospitality bit that's got the most empty seats. Yeah, that's hospitality. Yeah, that's the posh seats, yeah. I mean, there's a few dotted around. I would say maybe 70-odd thousand, maybe a bit more. Well, that's a poor free kick from Holland giving away, and England coming forward, but Lauren Hemp couldn't get that ball under control, and Van Domselaar this time clears the ball up to halfway, but England are winning everything at the minute. Holland haven't got into our half. And it's been a good start. Jess Carter plays the ball out to Lucy Bronze. That's the ball over the top, looking for the run in there of Fran Kirby. A bit of a mix-up at the back. And Holland almost make a mistake there. It was Dijkstra there. And Van Domselaar didn't really communicate with each other at all. And Fran Kirby almost got in there. That was a bit of a miscommunication at the back there. The goalkeeper should have come and got that. She didn't. And in the end, it was pretty good defending in the end, actually, by Dijkstra, and it's gone out now for a throw to England on that far side, which Lucy Bronze is going to take. But it's been a positive start from England, but we would like a goal, really, would be nice. Anyway, Lucy Bronze is going to take this throw. She's just wiping the ball down.
Is Daly on the bench as well?
Yeah, Daly's on the bench, yeah. Daly and Russo. That's why I'm surprised that there's not... I don't know. I'm surprised we haven't got a centre forward. But anyway, we played this way before.
We've got plenty of options.
Nick Nack says, haven't let Holland get into any kind of rhythm, which is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, we know what great players they are. If you give them time on the ball and let them dictate the play, then we're going to be in trouble, aren't we? But so far, so good. We've started well. And Lauren Hemp has just conceded a free kick on the edge of...
I tell you what, the rule actually is good because there's always a few around her. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, well, that's what they do, don't they, with the good players?
Yeah.
You can't give them space or they'll hurt you. And, yeah, she had 2 or 3 players around her then, Lauren Hemp, and it was, she committed the foul. It looks as though, actually, Lauren Hemp is playing more as a centre forward with Lauren James more on the left and Chloe Kelly on the right. That's certainly how we look at this moment, but they will be interchangeable, those 3, I'm sure. Well, that was a good ball out that far side. Looking for Chloe Kelly, actually, but it was good defending. And the cross comes in. He's going to find Lauren James on his near side, but he can't quite keep it in. It's just too much there. And it's got out for a goal kick. Herman says, the snow is coming down heavier now. Well, yeah, I mean, you probably will get some. We've as a stop, we had a lot overnight, actually. It's the most we've had for a long, long time, actually. I can't remember snow that deep that we had this morning for a very long time. No. So, and I say the temperature's not heating up. It's still -1. I've got a little temperature thing on my screen down there. It's -1. So it's not going to be going anywhere soon, is it, the snow? I think we've got it for the weekend. So there'll be no local football. There'll be no park runs tomorrow, I wouldn't have thought.
No park runs.
So, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. But anyway, it shouldn't be too long. We get some snow sometimes, don't we? We can't really grumble too much. We don't get much, do we? Really. It's not like Scandinavia or Switzerland or places in France or Canada, of course. Anyway, Holland now trying to come forward for the first time. Again, England are winning the ball back high up the pitch. And Holland haven't got in their half of the pitch yet, which is good. Anyway, Lucy Bronze now bringing the ball forward, plays it square into Georgia Stanway, but she's got 2 players around her. But she's done really well, actually, to come away with the ball. She felt she was fouled, but the referee says no. She did well, actually, Georgia, there, but she wasn't able to keep possession. And now Holland looking to come forward for the first time. A ball over the top, looking for Beerenstein, but Mary Earps is out. That's her first touch of the ball, Mary Earps. We played over 10 minutes and she's had her first touch there, coming out of her box to clear that away. It's gone out for a throw to Holland on halfway. And that was a ball. I think that's what they're going to try now, to use the pace of Beerenstein in behind England defence. Caused us problems in the first game. She's a great player, as we know, very dangerous. So you can see that's what Holland are going to try doing. Lauren James now for England.
Come on, lasses.
Just bringing it forward. That's a good ball forward. We'll look for Lauren Hemp inside the area. Lauren Hemp the shot first time. Oh, that's a great save from Van Domselaar. Full stretch. Just tipped it round the post. Surely that's a corner. I think the referee's given a goal kick. Surely that was a good save from the goalkeeper. We'll see again on the replay. Lauren Hemp was it a first time shot. That's a great save. How can the referee not give that as a corner? That is a really, really good save, actually. Just got a fingertip to it. And if she hadn't done it, it would have gone in that far corner. But that is a very, very good save. And the referee's given a goal kick. Wow. I mean, if I was a goalkeeper, you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? That hadn't been recognised as a save, because that was a brilliant save. Anyway, Holland are back in possession on this near side with Vicky Palova. Plays it back. Nathan says, what a save it was, but the referee gave a goal kick, which is incredible. Oh, there's a ball here. Berenstein's inside the penalty area. Is she going to get a shot away? And she scored.
Oh, how weird.
Oh, and straight from the other end where we should have had a corner. The referee didn't give a corner, and Holland have got up the other end and scored. It was Berenstein. We said how dangerous she is. One chance she's had, one goal that she's got. That is bad defending from England, but it should have been. It should have been a corner at the other end, and Holland have come forward. Vicky Palova played the ball. Actually, it's her assist. It's a great ball from Vicky Palova. Actually, look at that. Brilliant ball in between the two England defenders, and Berenstein took her time and fired home. That's a very good goal, but not great defending from England, you have to say. Not great defending at all. And the first time Holland have really come forward, and they've scored.
They went in each other.
Nick Neck said had to cut that pass out. Yeah, we had to cut the pass out, and then it was really bad defending. Really bad defending. Absolutely terrible. Nick Neck says there, nothing much Earps could do there. No, it's not Earps' fault. No, the defending in front of her left a lot to be desired there. But we've played 12 and a half minutes, and Holland have scored with their first shot at goal. And it comes seconds after we should have had a corner. And the referee never gave it. Would that have made a difference? They may well have broke away from our corner anyway. We don't know, but we could have scored from the corner. So it's a controversial moment, that, because it clearly was a save by Van Domselaar. And from that goal kick, Holland have scored. And England now have got a real job to do here, because we know how strong Holland are, and it's going to be very difficult. Nick Nat says there's still plenty of time to turn things about. No, there is. You're absolutely right. There's plenty of time. We've only played 13 minutes. But the defending there was really poor. You know, yes, we're missing Millie Bright. We said we should be a miss. And obviously we know about Leah Williamson. But we've got to defend better than that at this level. You cannot afford... I mean, that was terrible. The two defenders got in each other's way. Yeah, got in each other's way. It was a great ball in from Vicky Palova, to be fair. A really good ball. But England have got to defend that better. And we're losing because of that reason. You know, that's the reason why. And when you're playing against good players, that is what can happen. Anyway, it is a throw to Holland now on this near side. It's not time to panic. I remember the game, we went to England versus Holland at Leeds, and England were 1-0 down, and we ended up winning 5-1. So, you know, and Beth Mead was on the bench that night. She came on and scored 2 goals. So maybe it's going to repeat itself. We'll have to see. But anyway, I'm not sure this is the same England team as it was then. It's not the same England team, is it? No. You know, there's a lot of players missing, obviously, and I don't know, we're just not in that same place that we were sort of 18 months ago, really, are we? Which is a shame. But there's plenty of time. We've certainly started the game pretty brightly, so, you know, there's nothing to be overly concerned about quite yet, but it's not a great start, is it? Anyway, Neve Charles now bringing the ball forward for England, but good work again from Vicky Palova. She got in, blocking, and now Holland going forward again. A ball over the top, looking for the pace of Berenstein, and Mary Earps had to come out of her area, kick it clear, and another dangerous moment. You can see, I mean, they did that in the away game, didn't they? And looking for that ball over the top, looking for the run of Berenstein in behind, and Mary Earps had to be alert there to come out of her area and clear that away. And now she's speaking to her defence. Nick Nack says, I think Holland have improved as well. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think they have. And this is without Viv as well, don't forget. You know, Viv's not even been playing, has she, for the last year? And yeah, they do look a better side than they did then, absolutely. But anyway, the ball's now gone back to Van Domselaar, plays it out to that far side. Actually, not a great clearance that, and England got a throw with Lucy Bronze is going to take it. Takes it quickly. England looking for a response to that. It's a goal that we've gone behind Anyway, the boys now with Niamh Charles. Drops it off to Kira Walsh, gets it back. Niamh Charles. It's not a great touch. And Vicky Palova's got the ball again. She's had a really good start to this game for Holland, actually, Vicky. Which anyone who's been watching Arsenal this season won't be surprised by that, because she's been brilliant for Arsenal as well. But just as I say that, she plays a poor ball to Lucy Bronze. And now England can maybe try and make Holland. It's another poor ball. And Vicky Palova picks it up again. And England just not. We had a good start to the game, bright start. But since the goal, it's knocked us back, and we've just not got going since. And anyway, Holland coming forward over on that far side with Bruggs, plays it all the way across actually to this near side. Now it's with Speetzer, plays out this near side again to Vicky Palova. Niamh Charles closes her down, but Vicky's done well again. And there's a ball out here. This is another attack coming for Holland. It's Jill Roord. We know how dangerous she can be. But she's held up, plays the ball back to Vicky Palova. She gets it back now, Jill Roord. But she doesn't get the pass right. Looking for Lika Martins there. But England now got a counter-attacking opportunity. Chloe Kelly inside the centre circle. But again, Holland are in quickly. They're playing well, Holland, in this game, actually. They're looking sharp, quick into the tackle. And obviously they're looking dangerous when they come forward.
They're looking more dangerous than us.
Yeah, they are. They've got an actual centre forward playing, and that's the difference really, because she scored the goal. But anyway, it's a throw over on that far side. The good news is England have got quality on the bench, and we may well need to be using some of them. Nick Nack says, we're looking second best right now. Yeah, absolutely we are. We are looking second best, yeah. Since the goal, up until the goal, I thought we were playing well, but suddenly it's knocked us back. Anyway, Bruggs is coming forward now for Holland over on that far side. Looking for a second goal. It's pulled back inside. The penalty shot comes in. Good block, actually, from Jess Carter. Second shot comes in. Just wide. That was Van der Donk there with the effort there for Holland. The second one, the first effort was blocked. It was a good block, actually, from Jess Carter. And then the rebound came to Van der Donk, and she's rather lashed at that. And it's gone harmlessly wide. But England are really struggling at the minute to stay in this game. It is England 0, Holland 1. Nick Nack says way wide in the end. Yeah, it was way wide in the end. But again, they're very direct, aren't they? When they come forward, they get the ball forward quickly, get it into the box, looking dangerous. Yeah, you know, they've already caused us a few problems. And England really have got a. Oh, Lauren Hempner closed down the defender there, Joyster, and almost nicked the ball off her, but it was cool defending in the end. And now Vicky Palova again. She's seen a lot of the ball in these opening 18 minutes, and Holland coming forward again. Again, it says May Brooks over on that far side. Lucy Bronze is across to try and stop the cross, and she's had to play the ball back in field again to Van der Donk, and she just lays it back to Jackie Groening. And Holland are definitely in control of this game at this moment in time. They've got the lead, and they're looking good for it as well. Groening again. Dinks the ball to this near side. They do, yeah. They're knocking it around well. Vicky Palova now trying to see if she can. She's having a good game. And she gets past Niamh Charles again. And that's not a great pass, though. It's a couple of times she's given the ball away, but it was her cross that led to the goal. And she's playing well, Vicky, actually. Nick Nack says we're struggling to impose ourselves. We are. We're just losing the ball. Yeah. Nathan says need to try and hold the ball for a while. If we can take the sting out of it. Yeah, no, absolutely. We just can't keep hold of the ball. Yeah. But yeah. Herman says, I'm giving my voice a lesson any time now, and I'll have to watch you over and over later. Yeah, no problem, mate, at all. You join us later if you can. Good to see you again. I hope you're okay. Anyway, Holland now back in possession again, and it's with Jill Roord breaking forward. She's got Vicky Palova a lot of space on this near side as she finds the Arsenal player. But a bit better defending there from Niamh Charles. Forces her back, but Holland still in possession. They are looking a very accomplished team here, actually. Yeah. Not many teams come to Wembley and play like this against us. Brazil maybe did in the second half when we played them, America in spells, but this is good for Holland. I don't think we've
been the same this tournament.
No, we haven't. We've not been the same for a year, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not at all.
The Euros were fabulous.
We've missed Beth, and we've missed Laura, we've missed Leah, obviously. Yeah. You know, Millie Bright's out tonight, and it's not the same England team, is it? No. It's not. yeah, whether we'll ever get back to that again, I don't know. We've got some very good players. And obviously Beth being back now, getting fit again is going to be a boost. You know, Leah won't be far away. You know, hopefully February time, she might be back in the England squad. So there's lots to look forward to going forward. But at this moment in time, it's been...
This is where we're at.
Yeah, I mean,
the game we're in
I just think defensively, we're not as good, obviously. We're missing our 2 best defenders tonight. But even when Millie's played in some of the other games, we still haven't looked great defensively at times, you know. Anyway, Holland got another shot away. Again, it was Vicky Palova. That's been deflected. It's going to go out for a corner. The referee gave that corner. She didn't give the other one earlier on. But anyway, again, it's Vicky Palova. She's probably been the best player on the pitch. Lovely feet there. And she even got a shot away. Not noted for a goal scoring, is she, Vicky, for Arsenal? She's only scored twice. She did get a goal recently against Leicester, but she did well there and got a shot away. And she was unlucky. Terry says unlucky Palova. No, she was unlucky. Yeah, it's a good deflection. Herman says England miss Leah Williams. Of course, yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's fantastic, isn't she? She's probably best in the world in her position at what she does. But you can't help injuries, and we have to try and do better. Anyway, Spitzer here with this corner on this near side for Holland and looking for a second goal, which they probably deserve the way they've played. That corner comes in. It's a dangerous ball. It is headed out by Lucy Bronze only as far as Jill Roord on the far side. It's hit the bar. Oh, it's a cross, I think it was. It's hit the bar. Comes back to Spitzer again. And Lauren James gets that cross out. It's going to be a corner again. Wow, it hit the bar. I'm sure that was a cross from Jill Roord, actually. The corner came right across to her. She's put it back in again. I'm sure she was just holding it up. It was a cross. Yeah. It's hit the bar, but it could almost have been 2-0. And again, England looking a little bit shaky defensively. It's another corner to Holland. We need to see this through, really, don't we? And get a grip back on this game. That was a lower corner pinged in towards the near post. But it's been deflected wide. It's going to be a goal kick. It was Lika Martins there with the effort. And it has gone behind for a goal kick to England. We just need to get calm again and just get on the ball and get some passes together.
Control.
Just try to get through this difficult period of this game. Since Holland scored, they've been a much better team, and we are hanging on to this into this game, really, because you do feel a second goal for Holland, and it will be very difficult to come back from that. So we need to hang in there at 1-0 as long as we can, and we know we've got the quality to cause them problems and score goals, but we just need to keep the ball a bit better. See, Lucy Bronze again, that's a poor pass, but actually Lauren James has picked this up, goes past one challenge. Lauren James is going to try a shot. She scored from this distance before. Oh, she does, but it's over the bar, but that's a little bit more direct from England. That's what we need. That is better. It wasn't a great ball, actually. And Lauren James was quickly onto it, did well, got past Vicky Palova, and then from the edge of the penalty area, fired a shot in just over the top of the crossbar. But that was good play. Strength from Lauren James. That's what you expect from her. Good running with the ball, but wasn't quite able to keep her shot down. But that's a little bit better. Nick Knack says, good play from James. It's a worldie if it goes in. Yeah, obviously it would be a great goal if it went in. But we've seen her score from that sort of distance before. You know, we know she can do it. They're just showing this other one here where they didn't give the corner. It's clearly a save. I mean, I don't even see how the referee's not giving it. Yeah, she definitely touched it. Yeah, she got a fingertip to it. It would have gone in otherwise. And then the goal, they just showed it straight away from the other end. Really poor defensive play. And I think Berenstein scored against us away in the away game, didn't she, as well? So we need to watch her a bit better, don't we? And the Holland fans enjoyed that. But anyway, there's an injury currently to a Dutch player in the penalty area. Not quite sure who it is. So there's some treatment going on there. And as things stand in the group, Holland would be 4 points clear. They would have won the group then, wouldn't they, if it stays like that? Because there's only one game left. Belgium would be second, England third, and Scotland, England and Scotland third and fourth in the group. That's not really what we expected, is it? But anyway, there's still a long way to go in this game yet, but we need to turn this around or we'll be out and we won't be going to the Olympics next summer. Well, Team GB won't be, but anyway. It's Jackie Groening actually who's got this injury. They've just got her off the pitch so we can carry on. So Holland are briefly down to 10. Van Domselaar takes that goal kick. And England have picked the ball up though over on that far side, which is a bit better. Can we start to get back into this game? The ball's now gone back to Mary Earps. We've played 25 and a half minutes. and the last 10 or 15 or so have been really difficult for England. We've been hanging on, but it is only 1-0, and you know we can. So we've got the quality to get a goal or two. So let's not panic yet, but we just need to play a bit better. Anyway, it's a throw over on the far side to England. Lucy Bronze is going to take that, throws it in to looking for Fran Kirby, who's not really had any impact on this game at all so far, is she, Fran? She does well there, finds Niamh Charles, and then she's got it to Lauren James on this near side. She wants to have a run at this Holland defence, but instead plays the ball back to Charles again. This is what you need to do, just get some passing, get some possession. That's all they need to do. Don't panic too much. Just keep passing the ball, keep some possession, and let's get ourselves back in it. Lucy Bronze now coming forward up that far side. Good run this from Lucy Bronze. Plays it in to Georgia Stanway. She plays it out again to Lucy Bronze. Chloe Kelly's free over on that far side. It's a good ball. It's a good cross into the near post. Cleared away, though, by Spitzer. It looks like she's playing in defence, actually, tonight. But England have picked that ball up again. It's back with Lucy Bronze. Going to line up across, finds Chloe Kelly instead. This is a bit better from England, this. Can we find a goal at the end of it? Good play now from Georgia Stanway. Oh, good defending from Holland now again. Dominic Janssen, that was. And then Holland can complete the clearance. Oh, that's a poor ball there from Jess Carter. And now Holland looking dangerous again, but Alex Greenwood's there with a header. And the ball goes back again to Dominic Janssen. But that was a little bit better from England. And we've just picked the ball up again with Georgia Stanway. Pings it to Chloe Kelly. Now England trying to come forward. Kira Walsh finds Lauren James, a little bit of space. Plays the ball up this near side to Niamh Charles. The two Chelsea players there. James finds Fran Kirby, another Chelsea player, of course. And England now looking to try to get the ball forward. Kirby plays out to that far side. Lucy Bronze finds Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly's going to have a run. She does well, Chloe Kelly. Sure, that's a foul, though, ref. Yes, she's gone. The ball's maybe gone dead, but that's still a foul. Anyway, Nick Nat says we seem to have come to life all of a sudden. Well, a little bit better. I still don't think it's great, but it's better than it was. But Holland coming forward now on the counter-attack. And this is where they're dangerous. It's Vicky Pelova, who has had a very good game so far. Coming up to the half-hour mark here at Wembley. England 0, Holland 1. Lauren James with that ball. Again, it's not a great ball. Our passing has not been good in this first half at all. It really hasn't. And that's one of the reasons why we haven't really troubled Daphne Van Domselaar enough yet. She did make one good save that wasn't given as a save, but other than that, we've not really threatened at all. And with the quality that we've got, that's not really enough, good enough. We can see the quality on the bench there. Russo and Daly, they're having a little conversation with their snoods on. Very cold evening, of course. Winter has finally arrived. It is the 1st of December, so I suppose, you know, it's should be winter, I suppose, shouldn't it? I suppose it's been quite mild November, really, overall. So we can't really maybe grumble too much, but it's not ideal, is it? Anyway, England just won the ball back high up the pitch. Fran Kirby tries to play it on to Lauren Hemp. Now it's with Chloe Kelly on that far side. Lucy Bronze has gone around the outside. Georgia Stanway's got an opportunity. If she knows she hasn't, because the ball just run away from her. And Spitzer steps in. That's good defending, actually, from the veteran Dutch player there. And Dominic Janssen, Drykster can bring the ball forward, finds Pelova, and then it's gone out off Lauren James. It's a throw to Holland on this near side. Nick Nat says there must be chilly sat on the bench. It must be, yeah. It must be very, very chilly. None of them are wearing short sleeves, are they? They've all got coats and jumpers and snoods on and everything, and hats and everything. But yeah, it must be cold sitting on the bench. They have to have heated seats at Wembley, actually, on the bench. I'm not sure. Anyway, Kirby now, a little bit of space. Threads the ball through to Lauren Hemp and then touches it off to Niamh Charles. Now it's with Lauren James. Plays it in front. Again, that's a poor ball. England giving it away far too cheaply. We cannot afford to keep doing that against a team of this quality. And Van der Donk now lays it off to Drykster, finds Vicky Pelova. This is good from Holland. Jill Roord, but that's better defending there from Jess Carter. And it's going to be a throw, though, to Holland. We've played 30 minutes, and it hasn't been a great 30 minutes from England. We've had moments, but we certainly haven't caused our Holland defence enough problems yet. We haven't stretch them too much at all. And Holland are probably fully deserving of their 1-goal lead, you have to say, in the way this game's gone so far. But there is still plenty of time for England to get their act together. But I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see one of the centre forwards come on. Anyway, Vicky Palova now is on a run, and it looks like she was fouled there by Alex Greenwood, who didn't really have a lot of options there, and she's going to get herself a yellow card. Alex Greenwood, of course, she was sent off for Man City recently this season, wasn't she, when they played Chelsea, if you remember that funny game where everyone seemed to get sent off. And she's got booked there. She just left her leg in, and it was definitely a foul. And it is going to be a free kick to Holland in a dangerous position, about 10 yards outside the penalty area. And Alex Greenwood's got herself a yellow card, and Spitzer is over this free kick. You could actually try a shot from there. The angle's not great. It's slightly on this near side. You'd have to hit it with your other foot, really. You need a left-footed player from there to try and curl it in. But anyway, she might just look to dink this towards the edge of the 6-yard box. But it's certainly within range for a shot. And she can certainly hit a dead ball, so we'll see. She does go for a shot, but it's high over the top. I think you might need a left-footer from there, actually, from that angle to curl it round. But anyway, she tried to get it over the wall. It went over the wall, but it went over the bar as well. And Mary Earps wasn't troubled by that. It is a goal kick to England, but we've got to start doing better with the ball, because some of our passing hasn't been great.
Yeah.
We're giving it away far too easily in midfield. Anyway, Fran Kirby, who's not really been in this game at all. She's not really been in it so far. And the ball goes back to Van Domselaar. She goes long into the centre circle. Beerenstein doesn't win the header. Alex Greenwood plays the ball back to Carter. It wasn't a great ball, actually. Just Carter's managed to clear it away, but only as far as Spitzer. And she's got it back to Janssen. And Holland in possession. Now Holland again are back in with the ball. It goes back to goalkeeper Van Domselaar again. She's just come outside her penalty actually and plays it up that far side. And it's gone out for a throw to Holland off Lucy Bronze. And it's not been a great 33 minutes this for England at all, actually. In keeping with a lot of the performances in this Nations League, which haven't been great, let's be honest, have not been great. Even the first game against Scotland, which we won, we didn't play that well. Belgium, when we beat them at home, wasn't a fantastic performance either. And obviously we've lost the other 2 games and we're losing this one. So it's not been a great campaign. And suddenly now Beerenstein's in again, and she knows she's not because she's offside. But that's the threat, isn't it? When England step up.
I was Gillian at all draw me.
Nick Nack says Scotland holding her own against Belgium 1-1 at half time. Is it really? Okay, so Scotland are doing okay, aren't they? They've been competitive in this group, haven't they, Scotland? They've not won a game, but they've got, obviously got a draw early. I think they drew with Belgium in the previous game, didn't they? And now they're getting a draw again. So that's not going to be an easy game on Tuesday for us, is it, at Hampden Park? So, certainly it's been a tough group. Anyway, Beerenstein again over on that far side. Chance for 2-0. Beerenstein shot, and it's gone in. It's gone in. Mary Earp should have saved that, surely. She should have saved it. And Beerenstein's got herself another goal. And again, it was terrible defending from England. Mary Earp there has made a complete mess of that. She should have saved that. That didn't look to be that much of a difficult shot for her. But she's got it all wrong. And England are now 2-0 down. And now we have got problems. Yeah. It was terrible defending. Just Carter pulled out of the ball there when she should have just tried to win it. And it was a poor effort, really. And it's terrible, terrible goalkeeping. Nick Nack says there, how do we come back from this? Well, I don't know. Quite honestly, we don't look as though we're likely to, do we? 2 soft goals. Well, yeah, they've been 2. That one there is a really, really soft goal. Mary Earps has got to do better. She's got to do better. I've been criticised for saying it before. I do think she's slightly overrated, Mary Earps. I'm not saying she's not a good goalkeeper, because she is. But all this talk about her being the best goalkeeper in the world, blah, 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 I'm not sure if she is. And that's a terrible mistake. That is a terrible mistake. And we've given the ball away again. Just getting
beaten off the ball every day.
Yeah, Holland have been much better than us.
The better team.
Nathan says, poor defending again. Just handing them goals. Yeah, we are handing them goals.
Give them a few goals.
It's terrible. It is terrible. And this is not. This is more like Phil Neville's England, isn't it? This isn't Serena's England at all. It doesn't look like Serena's England. It's just really, really poor. And I say it's not just this game. You know, we've not been great in this whole competition. This whole Nations League, we've been poor all the way through. And yeah, tonight has been probably the worst of the lot so far. And I'm not sure what, you know, this experiment, if you like, playing with a false nine or whatever it's called, if that's what you want to call it, isn't working, and it's got to be changed.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't change it at half time, oh, there's an offside actually. Was she offside there? I think she may have been offside, Beerenstein, actually. And not that excuses a terrible defending or the goalkeeping mistake, but that was, she probably was offside. VAR would have disallowed that goal, but that shouldn't distract away from the terrible piece of defending that we did and Mary Earps' awful mistake. And that's why it's 2-0. And we need something to change in this game. Massive. Another poor ball from Lauren James, but luckily Georgia Stanways picks it up, and now a little bit of space for Chloe Kelly. If we can get a goal back before half time. Chloe Kelly's shot. Oh, it's just wide actually. That was a good effort from Chloe Kelly. That's probably the nearest we've come to a goal, apart from that save in the first half from Van Dom. So that was good from Chloe Kelly. Nice effort. That went across the goalkeeper. She had no chance of getting that. Just gone wide. Not great at all. Half time, Belgium 1, Scotland 1, says Emerson. Yeah, we've just heard that. That doesn't really matter for us though, does it now? It's a bit irrelevant really. Gregory Costello says there, bad calls have consequences. They absolutely do. Absolutely do. Nick Nat says, great try from Kelly. It was. It was indeed. So there we go. And Chris says, shout out for the Woking Wonder Kid. Who's the Woking Wonder Kid? Brilliant. Anyway, let's hope we can find something wonderful in this game, because so far it's not been very good at all. Anyway, Lauren James now on this near side. Surely Serena's going to have to make changes at half time. Surely she has to. Anyway, the ball's over on that far side with Lucy Bronze. Lucy Bronze plays it in to Lauren James. Now it's with Fran Kirby in to Lauren Hemp. This is a little bit better from England. If we can get a goal back, you never know. We haven't really looked like scoring too often in this first half. Chloe Kelly over on that far side. That's a good ball. It's a half-decent header away by Spitzer. And Holland don't really clear the ball, actually. That wasn't good defending from them. Lauren James, now she's going to try a shot. She does, but it's straight at goalkeeper Van Domselaar. The thing with Lauren James is she's got a very laid-back demeanour about her on the pitch. And sometimes it looks like she's not trying. I don't believe that's the case. She looks like that. She's very, very laid back, isn't she, on the ball sometimes. And that shot there looked quite a lazy shot, didn't it? And it was straight at the goalkeeper. It wasn't great at all. But anyway, Nick Nack says there, we just need to score the next goal. Terry says LJ Havertz. Well, I think she's a little bit better than Havertz. But anyway, she hasn't had as much impact in this first half. Well, none of them have, to be fair. No one's played well in this first half. It's been really, really poor. And we are getting what we've deserved out of this game, which is a 2-0 defeat. Anyway, there's a free kick to Holland. Was that a free kick or was she offside there, Lauren Hemp? I'm not really sure. She could have been offside. She was in her half. Anyway, it is a free kick to Holland, regardless, inside the centre circle. I think the referee's pointing towards. And actually, maybe Lauren Hemp came back from an offside position just inside. I mean, how can he be offside there? I don't know. Anyway, Holland have taken that free kick quickly. It's gone back to Van Domselaar. She plays it out to that far side to Dominic Janssen. I think it's a long ball over the top again, looking for Beerenstein on a hat-trick, of course, now. The Juventus striker, and England trying to respond. Lauren Hemp trying to get in behind over on that far side. She's done well, Lauren Hemp. Beats Janssen to the ball.
Get up there, people.
Plays it back into Stanway. She touches it off to Lucy Bronze. Frank Kirby got a little bit of space, but no one's found her. Lucy Bronze exchanges passes with Georgia Stanway. She fires a shot in. It hits a Holland defender inside the penalty area. But at least it was a shot, even though it didn't reach the goalkeeper. But England suddenly now looking a little bit more urgency as we get into the last 5 minutes of this first half. It is Jess Carter over on that far side. Now it's with Lucy Bronze, and she's fouled there by Janssen. Nick Nack says it's been a fairly even game overall. The defensive mistakes have cost us. I suppose it's been even in terms of possession stats, probably. I think Holland have been much more direct. they've looked more dangerous. They've looked more likely to score.
Who's been better team?
Yeah, we have made some terrible defensive mistakes to give them the goals, absolutely. But we haven't really threatened enough at the other end, have we? I think Holland deserve to win. They've been the better team. You know, this free kick comes in from Alex Greenwood. The header comes in. Again, it's just wide. Was that Lucy Bronze? She gets her fair share of goals.
Good headers in,
she does, yeah. She gets her fair share of goals for England, Lucy Bronze, but she couldn't direct that into the corner. I mean, I think Van Domsla's had that covered anyway. He needed to go to the other across the goal, really. I mean, it's easy to say from here. She did well to get her header on it, actually. And she couldn't quite direct into the corner. But we're into the last 4 minutes of the first half. And there hasn't been too many stoppages. There was that one little injury delay, wasn't there, when Jackie Groening was injured. But that was only a couple of minutes or so.
That was a blatant push.
Frank Kirby's just been fouled by Groening, actually, there. And it is a free kick to England. Frank Kirby's had no impact on this game whatsoever. Absolutely none. You know, if you're looking at changes at half time, and I'm sure Serena must be thinking about some changes at half time, you know, Frank Kirby be one you could think to take off. Lauren James hasn't done enough. Obviously, all of the defence you could change, really, because none of them have been great, have they? Apart from Lucy Bronze, maybe we'll let her off because she hasn't really done too much wrong. And we know how dangerous she is going forward. But yeah. We've got Phoebe says there. Shout out to Phoebe Ellett, do goals on football edits. No, good stuff. Yeah, we see some of your stuff. So yeah, check Phoebe Ellett's channel out as well. Anyway, Holland looking for a third goal before half time, and that would really kill the game off, wouldn't it? Again, it's a long ball in, looking for Beerenstein, but Mary Earps is out this time and covers that well and puts it out for a throw to Holland. They've got that threat, haven't they, going forward that we don't have, that ball in behind. And she's got some pace, hasn't she, Beerenstein? There's no doubt about that. And she's got herself 2 goals in this first half. And she is always dangerous. Anyway, Lucy Bronze now for England plays it into midfield to Frank Kirby. She can't get hold of the ball. The game just passed her by completely. Absolutely passed her by. Now that's a long ball out to that far side. Lauren Hemp has now gone out to the right-hand side. She can have a run at Dominic Janssen. She can't get past Dominic Janssen. That's really good defending from her. And again, England aren't able to create anything here. Not looking good at all. You know, Vicky Pelova, nice little 1-2 with Jill Roord. Vicky Pelova's not had much of the ball as much in the last 15 minutes or so, but she's had a good first half. And the ball's now back with Van Domselaar. Now it's with Joextra, plays it up the line again to Vicky Pelova, but she's lost possession. But Holland have picked up the second ball, as they've done quite a lot in this first half. And it's now back with Dominic Janssen. Plays it into Van der Donk. It's like an old Arsenal game. Vicky Pelova now on this near side. Current Arsenal player, of course. And now it's Joextra coming forward. And Holland, if they was to get a third goal before half time, then we'd be in real trouble, wouldn't we? We're in enough trouble as it is, 2-0 down. But if we can get the next goal, it may make a big difference, but we'll have to see. We certainly don't look like scoring at the moment. Holland is keeping possession, and Van Domselaar plays it back out to Spitzer. Coming forward, finds Van der Donk. And then she goes back to the goalkeeper again. We're into the last minute of the first half. So there'll be maybe 2 minutes of stoppage time, perhaps. So we've not got long left of this first half if we're going to get a goal. But my worry is that we don't concede another one before half time, which does seem more likely, if we're honest. But anyway, England have got possession now. Alex Greenwood finds Neve Charles. Some of our passing has been terrible in this first half, but we are keeping the ball now. Lauren James plays it back to Jess Carter. Maybe there's too many Chelsea players in this team. Maybe that's the problem. Lucy Bronze plays up that far side to Chloe Kelly. Now it's with Jess Carter. And there's another injury over on that far side. Actually, not quite sure what happened there, but the referee's come across and there's going to be a bit more stoppage time now. We've just got into stoppage time and there's an injury over on that far side. I can't see who it is actually, but anyway, we'll have a look. It's actually Dominic Janssen. Oh, her ankle twisted there. It was Lauren, it was Chloe Kelly that was tackling her, but it wasn't because of the tackle. Her ankle, her leg or foot got stuck on the grass and her ankle's kind of twisted. It may not be as bad as it looks, but it certainly doesn't look great. That's the goal there. Just Carter just completely pulled out of it. That's terrible defending. And then obviously Mary Ertz, she won't want to watch that again, will she? She won't want to watch that again.
No, she's just angry about that.
Nathan says it's too easy for them to pop it around, get stuck in. Yeah, exactly. We're just sitting off them, aren't we? We're just sitting off them and allowing them to do what they want, really. But anyway, we're coming forward now. It says 2 minutes, but we've pretty much had another minute where the game was stopped there. So although it's a minute, there's going to be another minute added on. So you're looking at 3 minutes in total, aren't we? Anyway, suddenly Neve Charles got a little bit of space, fires at Lauren James on this near side. Lauren James cuts back in, puts a cross. It's a decent ball. Oh, it's a good defensive header, actually, by, I think it's Van der Donk in there. And a shot comes in from Fran Kirby. It's blocked again by Holland, who've defended well when they've had to. They get that ball long looking for Beerenstein, but Alex Green was there, finds Neve Charles on this near side. England, if we can get a goal now, that'd be so good. Oh, what's Neve Charles done there?
What's she done there?
Overrun it. In fact, all of the Chelsea players in this first half have been terrible, every single one of them.
I don't think she's any good.
Hopefully they'll be this bad next week when they play Arsenal. That'll be good, because no doubt they won't be. But they've been the worst players in this team, haven't they? Fran Kirby's done nothing. Lauren James has not been that great. Jess Carter's been awful, and Neve Charles has been terrible as well. So let's hope they're the same next week. Anyway, there's some subs warming up, including Beth Mead. Is Beth Mead going to be the saviour of England once again? We'll have to see. Esme Morgan's warming up as well. Is there going to be a defensive change? Why is a lot of Wilburn Moy getting a chance? She's a million times better than Jess Carter will ever be. But just because Jess Carter plays for Chelsea, that's the only reason why she's in this team. She's terrible. Anyway, Mary Ertz played the ball back to Jess Carter there, and Carter's done well actually on that particular occasion. Finds Chloe Kelly now. Lucy Bronze plays it forward. We're into the last probably 30 seconds of stoppage time at the end of this first half. A very, very poor first half it's been from England. Really, really poor. And it looks like we're going to go in at half-time 2-0 down. Walsh there is battling away for that ball in the centre circle, and Beerenstein's too strong for her. And the referee doesn't give a free kick, but Lucy Bronze steps in and wins it back. And in fact, there goes the half-time whistle. Really, really poor. Really, really poor. It is England 0, Holland 2. And you have to say they've fully deserved their victory, their lead that they've got. Really bad defending from England for both the goals. And we've just not done enough. Our passing has been poor. The performance overall has been poor. Ed Beerenstein's got both the goals. Lineth Beerenstein, the first one after 12 minutes, should have been a corner to England actually just before. It was a good save from Van Donk. Our referee somehow gave a goal kick, and it was from that goal kick Holland came forward down the near side, the right hand side. It was Vicky Palova's cross. It was Jess Carter and Lucy Bronze and Jess Carter got in each other's way really. And Beerenstein had an easy finish to make it 1-0. We were all over the place for 10 minutes after that goal, actually. It just looked as though we were just getting a little bit of a grip back into play, really. We'd had a couple of opportunities. Lauren James had fired a shot over the crossbar and we'd headed a couple wide. And then we gave away a really poor second goal. Jess Carter pulled out of a tackle that she shouldn't pull out of on the edge of the penalty area. The ball came to Beerenstein. Yes, there was a hint of offside, maybe. But the shot wasn't great, and Mary should have saved it and pushed it into the corner of the net, her own net. So really, really poor. I don't like this formation. I don't like having no centre forward. We're not holding the ball up front. Clearly, we need Russo on to do that job. She can drop deep, hold the ball up, bring others into play. Lauren James isn't doing that. Fran Kirby's been non-existent. Both of those two, to me, shouldn't come out for the second half. Really, they shouldn't, and we should make those changes. I mean, I would certainly get Russo on, definitely, for Lauren James. I would maybe take Fran Kirby off and get Beth Mead on. Beth Mead's definitely got 45 minutes in her. She's played 65 minutes for Arsenal the last two games, so she's definitely got 45 minutes in her. I'd get her on and see if that's going to make any difference. Maybe Ella Toon as well. I know she's not been playing that well, but she can make things happen. So I don't know, not good. Nathan says really tough half, uphill challenge in the second half. If we grab a goal, then you never know. That's true, yeah. Need to go up a gear though. Far too easy. Absolutely, yeah. No, I mean we do need to go up a gear. I'm just not sure if this formation's working. Having no actual centre forward, I don't think that's really helping at all. I don't think it's not working. And I'll be surprised if changes aren't made at half time. I know Serena doesn't tend to change things often at half time, does she? Not usually. She'd wait 10, 15 minutes, but I think today it's not working.
It's not.
It's not working. We need a centre forward on. We've got 2 on the bench. Get one of them on. My choice would be Russo, obviously, but Rachel Daly's a great player as well. You know, if either of those 2 come on, I won't be too disappointed. But
get
anyway.
loads on for me. Get loads of people on.
Yeah, Gregory
Gregory
says James off, Mead on. Yeah.
Oh, get Mead on. Yeah.
We need Russo on as well, or Daly. We need a centre forward on, but yeah, definitely Mead should be on. There's no doubt about that. Nick Nack says, keep James on. She's our biggest threat. I can see what you're saying. She maybe has been our biggest threat in terms of, you know, she's had a couple of shots from outside the box and whatever, but I don't know. You know, we've got 2 very good wide players in Chloe Kelly and Lauren Hemp. You want to keep them 2 on, really, don't you? Because they can supply some great balls into the box. They've both got a goal in them. You know, Fran Kirby almost certainly should be taken off because she's done nothing in that game. But yeah, I don't know. I can see what you're saying. Maybe drop Lauren James into Fran Kirby's role, and then bring Russo on to play as a centre forward. Yeah, get Mead on maybe for Chloe Kelly down that right hand side, and go back to the Euros front line, really, almost, isn't it? You know, with Mead, Russo, and Lauren Hemp. Maybe try that in the second half. We need to try something different though, because that just hasn't worked. It just hasn't worked. And yeah, she's got to do something at half time, Serena. I'm sure she will. Nick Nack says there, we're competing reasonably well. Can't afford to make silly defensive errors against this quality of opposition. No, absolutely. Are we really competing that well? I'm not sure if we are. I don't know. I'm not sure if we are really. I'd like to see us doing more. You know, certainly from an attacking perspective, definitely yes. The defensive mistakes, of course, yeah, you're right. You can't make mistakes like that against anybody, but certainly not against a team with the quality that Holland have got. And we've been punished twice. And they're 2 really, really poor goals. I've just shown them again, and they are really poor goals to concede. I mean, Mary Ertz for that second one. Nick Nack says you can't expect us to completely outplay. No, absolutely not. No, I'm not expecting us to outplay. What I'm expecting us to do is to keep the ball better. I'm expecting us to put their defence under a lot more pressure, create more chances, and then, yes.
Why shouldn't we expect? We're England, come
on. Yeah, I mean, Holland are a good side. They are, and they're not a team that we're just going to walk all over. But, you know, I expect us to be more in their face. I expect us to be getting their defence, turning the face in their own goal. I expect us to be putting them under more pressure and creating chances. And we've not done really any of that.
What's Ian got to say? What's Ian Righty got to say?
God knows. Righty. Get out there and play, Righty. That's what you need to do. But yeah, we haven't competed enough. I don't think we haven't competed good enough. Not much in it. No, they probably don't. Yeah, you look talking about the stats there. Stats wise, we're edging the possession and have had more goal attempts. Yeah, and that's kind of doesn't surprise me. But sometimes stats don't always tell you the story of the game. You know, from watching it from my perspective, Holland have looked more dangerous in the game.
Yeah.
They've looked more likely to score the goals. They've got 2 goals. And yes, they're soft goals that we should have defended better. But I think they deserve to be in front, Holland. I think they've been the better team. You know, yes, we may well have had more possession and we may well have had more shots at goal. But how many saves has our goalkeeper had? Well, how many saves has Mary Ertz had to make? She's had to make 2 and hasn't managed to make any of them. So, yeah, maybe on that side of things. But I don't know. I just think that Holland have looked the better team. They've looked more dangerous. And I think they deserve to be winning, and we've got to do better in the second half. We've got to play better. We've got to pass the ball better, and we've got to compete better in all areas of the pitch. Terry says, this is what happens when you don't play the best on-form defender in Lotterwood. Well, yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely agree. I mean, I've never particularly rated Jess Carter. She had 1 or 2 good games in the World Cup. I thought in the final she was good. But but I don't think she's good enough at international level generally. And I don't know what more Lotta can do. I don't know how much better she can play for Arsenal to get a look in. But it was looking like there, if they were going to make any change, it looked like Esme Morgan was warming up. And Esme Morgan is even worse than Jess Carter. I don't understand what's going on. I don't, how can we question Serena, what she's brought to England, the Euros Championship and a World Cup final in consecutive tournaments is incredible. And some of the football that we've played. But you have to say the last year or so has been poor from England. We haven't really played that well. We didn't play that well in the World Cup, did we? We scraped through a couple of rounds. We had one or two good performances. Australia in the semi-final was a really good performance. China, of course, we know the 6 goals. But other than that, we didn't play that well, did we? And we didn't play that well in the build-up to the World Cup, and we haven't played very well since the World Cup. It's been about a year of poor. Yes, Beth Mead's been out. We know how important she is. Leah Williamson's been out. We know how important she is. But we are one of the best teams in the world. We've got a great squad. We should be playing better than this. We should be doing more than this. But as things stand, we're going out. We are going out of the Nations League and out of the Olympics. And we haven't deserved it. And in the 4.5 games that we've played, we just haven't deserved it. Nathan says, I agree. Russo has to be on in the second half. Yeah, it has to be. Or Rachel Daly. I'd prefer Russo, but one of them two's got to come on, absolutely.
I'll put them both on me.
Nick Nack says, true, even against the supposedly weaker teams, we struggled. Yeah, we did. I don't think we played well. I'm trying to think that some of the games directly after the Euros, I'm trying to think of some of them. I don't even think we played that well then. I don't think we've actually played that well since the Euros. And maybe what happened is it was our home tournament. We had such a build-up to it. We were, everything was focused on that tournament because we was at home. And everything just, we were brilliant, wasn't we, in the build-up to that in the tournament. And maybe since then we've had a little bit of a struggle to lift ourselves again. Yes, we reached the World Cup final, and that was an amazing achievement, even though we didn't play that well for most of the tournament. But yeah, it's not been great to watch this England team for a year now, and I'm starting to wonder whether Serena has taken them as far as she can. I know it might sound strange when we got to the World Cup final a few months back, but I don't know. I'm not seeing any improvements in the performances. Consecutive games now, like it's been going on for ages. And even some games that we've won, as you said there, in the World Cup, even games that we won, we didn't play that well. We haven't played well in the build-up games to the World Cup, and we haven't played well in this tournament. Even though we've won 2 games, we didn't play particularly in either of them. So there's an issue here. There's something not quite right, and I don't really know what it is. It's not just Beth Mead, as much as we'd like to think it is Beth Mead. Missing, she makes a big difference, but it's more than that. It's got to be. Gregory says Russo is a workhorse. Absolutely. She's not scoring right now, but she's making plays and getting assists. Kelly is doing good keeper. And yeah, no, I agree. At this moment in time, I would keep Kelly and Hemp on. I would definitely take Frank Kirby off and maybe push Lauren James into that deeper position and then bring Russo on. That's got to be. I would take Jess Carter off as well, put her in the bin and just leave her there and bring on anybody else. I mean, obviously Lotta would be ideal, but I'd bring on anybody else for Jess Carter because I think she's terrible. Nick Nack says there, but the traditionally weaker teams have improved a lot. No, they have. So why aren't we improving as well? Surely when you've won a tournament, you've got to look to, everybody's out to get you then, aren't they? You're European champions and we're World Cup finalists and we're a target now. Whoever we play, they want to beat us even more than they wanted to beat us before. So we've got to improve. Other teams have improved. Right, absolutely. Everyone is improving. The whole standard of women's football is improving, which is great. But England aren't improving. It's almost like maybe that's the problem. Maybe we've stayed at the level we were. Everybody else has improved in the last year and we haven't. And that's why now we're struggling to impose ourselves in games in the way that we were. I don't know if maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Nathan says she's good at dropping deep and bringing others into play. So absolutely, yes, she is. I mean, Russo, obviously, I've watched her a lot more this season playing for Arsenal than previously. I used to see her play for England, the odd game for Man United. But seeing her play week in, week out for Arsenal, you can see exactly what she brings to the team. It's frustrating for me that she doesn't score enough goals. She doesn't get in a position to score enough goals. When she plays for Arsenal, she certainly doesn't. She drops deep. She does link the play. She creates space for others. I think, Steena's got a few goals on the back of Russo, pulling defenders away. I'd like to see her score more goals for Arsenal. She's got 2 in the WSL, and that's not enough, really, is it, for a centre forward that you put in so much trust in? But her all-round play has been brilliant, and I'm amazed she didn't start this game. I've got to be honest, absolutely amazed. But let's hope that Serena realises the error of her ways and puts it right. Because if she doesn't, if there's no substitutions at half time at all, I will be shocked. And that would, to me, that shows a real lack of, like, I don't know, just lack of understanding what's wrong and trying to put it right. But I don't know. Let's see. I mean, when Arsenal women recently played at Leicester, we were 2-0 down at half time, as we are now. And we were saying, make some changes at half time. It's not working. The same team came out for the second half and we were 3-2 up within 10 minutes. And then we made the changes later on. And he showed his faith in that team that they could get it right. And maybe Serena's going to do that. But it's not so much the team that's the problem. I think it's the formation that's not working. We're missing a centre forward, and that can be changed at half time. And it needs to be for me. And if that's not changed to me, then I think questions need to be asked, quite honestly. But let's see. Whether there's substitutions or not, we've got to play better in the second half regardless. We have to. But yeah, maybe do you reckon Rachel Daly should play left back then? Get her on and play left back.
Is that what she used to play?
That's what she played in the Euro, didn't she?
Get her back on there.
I know she had a couple of shaky games in the Euros at left back, but she's been playing centre forward all the time. Well, she was before the Euro. She was playing centre forward. I don't know. Anyway, the team's going back out. Fran Kirby's coming out, so they haven't taken her off. I've got a feeling it's going to be the same team. Honestly, I do. Nick Neck says, annoyingly, I missed that Leicester Arsenal second half. That was incredible, that second half. That's the best 45 minutes of football I've seen for a long time. It was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Nick Neck says, I hear what you're saying. It's how I feel about the men's team. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so do I. Nick Neck says, couldn't believe it when I saw they won 6-2. Yeah, I mean, that was an incredible second half, to be fair. And I was screaming for changes at half time in that game. Beth Mead is coming on. Beth coming on at half time. Our first England appearance for a very, very long time. And there's, I don't know, it's got to be Lauren James, I would assume. It's got to be Lauren James, you'd imagine. And Damaris is coming on for Holland as well at half time. So both teams have made one change. It is Beth, first appearance back for England. Well, what my own? No, Lauren James is still on. Is it Hemp still on? It must be Kelly. It must be Chloe Kelly's. Just a straight swap on that right-hand side. Still no centre forward. I mean, Beth Mead can play as a centre forward, of course. We know she can. It's where she started her career, of course. But it looks as though she's going to be on this right-hand side. And we have kicked off the second half. England attacking that goal to our right. And just that one change at half-time. I'm surprised Russo hasn't come on as well. But, you know, do we know if there's any fitness issues? We don't know, do we? We don't know that the fitness of all the players. Is Russo carrying a little knock and she wasn't able to play much of this game? We don't know, do we? I can't see any other reason why she hasn't come on yet. Anyway, Fran Kirby now looking to get on that ball. Plays the ball up that far side looking for Lauren Hemp. It's not a great ball, actually. And Joe Extra there gets there and plays it out to Vicky Palova, who played exceptionally well in that first half. So let's see. I'm assuming it was Groningen who went off, was it, for Holland? For Damaris. I'm just assuming it was just because she got that injury, didn't she, before in that first half. I know Lucy Bronze have a little bit of space over on that far side. Can she get a cross in? Plays it instead into Lauren James inside the area. Lucy Bronze can't get the ball back. Again, that's poor from Lauren James, really. The pass was poor. And it is going to be a goal kick to the Netherlands. We played a minute of the second half, still 2-0 to Holland. And Beth Mead hasn't had a kick yet. She's back out there for England. And it's her first England appearance for over a year. And it'd be nice for her to come back with a goal. She got a comeback goal for Arsenal on Sunday, of course, ended up with 2 in that game. Is she going to follow that up with a goal for England? That would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yes.
She can start this comeback. I say she came on at half time in that previous game against Holland. We won 5-1 and she scored 2 goals. But I say that was a totally different England team then with a different intensity. Anyway, Lauren James has done well. Puts across in. Beth Mead trying to get on the end of it. All right, went all the way across the penalty area. And Lauren Hemp was coming in, couldn't get on the end of it. That was a bit better though for England. Good cross actually from Lauren James that time. Beth Mead was trying to get in on that near post. It went beyond her and it couldn't quite reach. I think it was Lauren Hemp on that on this near side. Anyway, Jess Carter now in possession. Finds Lucy Bronze on this near side. And she finds Georgie Stanway, gets it back again. Lucy Bronze plays it to Fran Kirby, who's dropped a little bit deeper. Maybe to try and get on the ball. She certainly had more of the ball at the start of the second half than she did most of that first half. Anyway, Neve Charles now tries to go around the outside. Well, she's done well, Neve Charles. That's a good ball forward as well, looking for Fran Kirby, but it's going to be well defended. In fact, it isn't because Fran Kirby's done well, but the ball's run into the arms of Van Domselaar. And another England attack comes to nothing. But you do feel if we can get a goal back in the first 10 minutes or so of the second half, suddenly it can all change. You know, football is it's a sort of momentum game, isn't it? And the momentum can change so quickly. Just one goal can make a massive difference. And if England do get the next goal and it's early enough in the second half, then who knows? You know, we have still got some goal scorers on the bench that can come on. And we know substitutions for England tend to make an impact, don't they? You know, Russo's made a massive impact from the bench previously for England, hasn't she? So there's no reason to think she can't do that again. Anyway, another Holland player's gone down with an injury over on that far side. Looks like it might be Jill Roard. And Viv Miedema there sitting on the bench for Holland. I wonder if we'll see her coming on in this game. Her playing against Beth, that'll be interesting, won't it? In the second half, we'll see. She may well get on. Not that she's needed for Holland because, you know, they've got a 2-0 lead. So you'd imagine they'll make more defensive changes if they have to make any. But you never know. Viv might get on at some point. Anyway, England want to throw on this near side, which Lucy Bronze is going to take. That Lucy Bronze, Beth Mead link up on this right-hand side. We've missed it for England. Let's see if it can make a difference in this game. Lauren Hemp comes short for that throw, gets it back to Lucy Bronze. Hemp again turns away and then pings that ball over to that far side. That's a good ball. Neve Charles gets it on but can't find Lauren James. But England have at least started this second half on the front foot. And let's see, Nick Nack says, just need to get the next goal. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do. We need to get the next goal. That's all we can do. And it needs to hopefully be early enough to give us a chance to really have a go at this. Jess Carter there nearly makes a mistake, but recovers and plays the ball back to Mary Earps. And now it's with Lucy Bronze. You have to be a little bit sorry for Chloe Kelly because, you know, I agree with the comment that we had before that she played right in that first half.
Why they're taking her off?
But anyway, you know, we wanted to get Beth on, I suppose, and Beth does give more of a goal threat than Chloe Kelly does. You know, she scores more goals than Chloe Kelly, no doubt about that. So, you know, that's probably why. But yeah, I thought she played all right, actually. Gregory says football can be a very fickle game. It can. And I say, things can change very, very quickly in a game of football. And it only takes one moment in this from England and suddenly we could be back. It's another mistake from Jess Carter there. She could have headed the ball forward and she's headed it out on this near side for a throw. I don't know what she was doing there. It wasn't an injury, was it? She was putting the ball out. I don't think so. Anyway, we've played 5 minutes of the second half. It is still England 0, Holland 2. And it's not been a good night for England so far. But at least we've started the second half a little bit better. But we started the first half like this as well, didn't we? And then we conceded a goal and then they kind of got forward from there. So let's see. A long ball forward again, looking for Beerenstein, but Jess Carter gets there that time, and then Lucy Bronze wins the second ball. And in fact, there's a head injury to Lika Martins. It is in that tussle there with Lucy Bronze. And there's going to be another break in play here for that head injury to Martins. I don't think it was a foul. I don't know if the referee's given a foul. They both just jumped for the ball, and she's obviously come out worse. Lika Martins. I don't think it was a foul, but anyway, we'll see what the referee gives. But it's a head injury. That's why they stopped the game. But just showing the 2 goals again, and no England player, no England defensive player going to want to see them again, are they? Because I mean, Jess Carter was terrible for both of them.
Oh dear me!
And of course, Mary Earps for that second goal. It's not often you see Mary Earps make such a terrible mistake like that. not often you see that, is it? It's very, very rare from her. But today, when we needed her, she's captain. We needed a big performance from her, and unfortunately, it's not happened for anyway. Lika Martins is just coming off, having received that bit of treatment. She has to go off. I mean, I don't think she's going to go off it permanently. She looks though she's okay again. But it is good. I'm not sure. I think the ref's just going to drop the ball. Yeah, it wasn't a foul. No. The ref's just going to drop the ball and give it back to possession for England, because we did have the ball at the time. So that seems fair enough. It wasn't a foul. And she just drops the ball to Alex Greenwood. The only yellow card in that first half went to Alex Greenwood, and that's a ball up this near side looking for Beth Mead. She's not had too many touches yet, Beth Mead, has she? But she doesn't need too many usually, does she? Anyway, Lucy Bronze picked up Beth Mead now, has found Bronze again. Bronze puts it into the box. Frank Kirby touches it off. Lauren James. Why didn't she try a shot? She's tried to be too clever there, Lauren James, and reverse pass that into, was it Lauren Hemp over on that far side? Good play though from England on this near side. And Frank Kirby, I think she was trying to tee up a shot. Why didn't Lauren James try a shot then instead of that pass to Lauren Hemp? She should have just maybe gone for goal. Anyway, Terry says another wasted pass from Havertz. See what it was there. Gregory says they're just a feeling England needs to score by the 60th minute to have a chance. Just a feeling. I agree with you. The earlier the better, because the earlier we get the goal, the more we can really go at it. Nathan says hit it. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't she try a shot? The ball falls to her on the edge of the box. You know what I mean? You've got to have a go. You've got to try a shot from there. Anyway, at least England are pressing a little bit higher up the pitch. Beth Mead played the ball through. Frank Kirby. It's going to not quite fall to Lauren Hemp.
Come on.
Actually, Lauren Hemp's done well over on that far side. She's won the ball. England on their heels there, really. Lauren James tries a shot that time, and it's over the top of the crossbar. Maybe that's why she didn't shoot before. But this was better from England. We're pressing high up. We're forcing mistakes. Lovely ball from Beth Mead. See, Frank could have maybe hit that. It wasn't a great ball, but Lauren Hemp actually made more of that than maybe she deserved to, and she did really well. And then Frank Kirby laid it off, and then Lauren James fired it over the top, and Serena's face there kind of says it all. And another England shot doesn't trouble Van Domselaar. And this is not great still, but better. It's better than it was. But anyway, Holland there trying to come forward themselves over on that far side with Beerenstein, but good defending from Alex Greenwood. And this is going to be the danger, as England push on, and we'll have to start taking a few more risks as the half goes on. There's always going to be that counter-attack threat from Holland. And if they get the third goal, that's it. Game's over. We're probably not going to get 2 goals at this rate, but we're definitely not going to get 3 back. So it's vital that we don't allow Holland to score again. We've got to somehow find a way back. But Holland now are in possession, trying to kill this game off. This is good play again from Vicky Palova, who's been really good tonight. You have to say she was really good in the first game. She's been really good for Arsenal all season. Now Holland coming forward, but that's not a great ball. Lucy Bronze steps in, and now can England find a goal on a counter-attack? But Lucy Bronze did too much. Too much. She had a chance to pass it. She did that in the World Cup final, if you remember. It led to the Spain goal, and she's done it again there. It could lead to a Holland goal. Lika Martins on this near side plays the ball back to the substitute there, Damaris, but that wasn't a good ball actually, and England can bring it forward. It's into Lauren Hemp, turns and has a run at the Holland defence. She's got past a couple of challenges there. Lauren Hemp needs to pass the ball. She does. Lays it off to Georgia Stanway. That's not a great first touch though from Georgia Stanway. She's not had a very good game either.
Oh dear.
Gregory says they're good starting to press. Yeah, we are starting to press. We're winning the ball higher up the pitch, but we need to start getting that defence turn and facing their own goal a bit more. Anyway, Alex Greenwood now in possession for England, looking for a way back into this game is what we are looking for. No, that's not right, is it? Just on that bit. It's right, the stream's just gone a bit funny. Where are we? Oh, there we go. So we have played 56.5 minutes. It is a goal kick to Holland. which Van Domselaar is going to take. She's all in yellow. The Dutch goalkeeper, Aston Villa's goalkeeper, of course, this season. But I'd like to have seen her at Arsenal, but anyway, we're not doing too bad at the minute, so we'll let her off. Anyway, Holland now in possession over on that far side. It's Beerenstein just touches the ball off. And Holland now trying to come forward with Van der Donk inside the centre circle. Dinks the ball over the top, over on that far side. But it's going to run away there. Vicky Palova can't quite get there. She's not the quickest player, Vicky Palova, is she? And she was never going to really catch that. Nathan says they've got to capitalise. Yeah, we need to get a goal. We need to find a goal from somewhere. And the one thing about this England team, you do say that even when we're not playing that well, we do usually find a goal, don't we, from somewhere, usually. And that's what we've got to try and do tonight. Lucy Bronze coming forward. She had a good second half, actually. Lucy Bronze finds Lauren Hemp. Neve Charles is steaming up that far side from left back. Gets the ball, keeps it in, plays it back to Lauren James. Is this going to be the moment for England? Lauren James thinks a crossing. She has a six-time header comes in. It's a goal.
Oh,
it is a moment for England. It is Georgia Stanway. Pulls it back. A good header that was. And we needed a goal 58 minutes. We said before 60 minutes. We've got it before 60 minutes. And it is now, we're now back in it. And it is a goal for England. It is 2-1. Lauren James's cross, a good cross. And a great header into that far corner. There's no saving that. That was a really good header there from Georgia Stanway. Great run into the box. That's what we need. Ball into the box, someone attacking it. And Nick Nat says, game on. Nathan says, get up indeed. And Nick Nat says, great ball from James. It was. Terry says 2-1. Yeah, it is 2-1. And suddenly now, is that goal going to change the game? We did say it might well do. And it was a very good goal, actually, as well. Really well worked. A great cross. And that's a good run and a good header on the end of it as well. Right in that bottom corner. And that's why Serena kept Lauren James on. I didn't listen to us. Because that's what she can do. That is what she can do. She doesn't do it enough. She doesn't deliver enough of those good balls. But she can do it. And she's done it there. And it's proved to be really important now. England have got their tails up. Can we force this home? This will be an incredible comeback if we can win this game. Lucy Bronze in possession, and she has had a good second half, driving us forward on this left-hand side. She maybe feels that she can get forward more because she's got Beth in front of her. But she's certainly playing well. Lucy Bronze does well there, finds Jess Carter, gets it back again. Lucy Bronze. Now England need to force this advantage that we've got. Gregory says there, minute 58 is a chance there now game on there. Exactly, yeah, it is a big chance. A lot of time left in this game. Lauren Jones, there wasn't a great ball, but Neve Charles should keep that in. She does. Finds Beth Mead on the edge of the penalty. Beth Mead threads it through. This is nice. It's a shot again. Oh, it's gone in. It's 2-2. Yes. Lauren Hemp. 2 goals in a minute for England. Incredible, incredible stuff. And Beth Mead was at the heart of that. And it's Lauren Hemp on her 50th appearance.
Come on, lasses.
Wow, wow, wow. What an exciting comeback this has been. Watching properly now. It is 2-2. Nick Nat says, wow, what a turnaround. Terry says 2-2 indeed. Beth Mead it was there, played the ball in. Was it Georgia Stanway just touched that off? You may have been offside actually, but what a finish from Lauren Hemp right into that bottom corner. That's a really good finish actually. Right in the corner. Goalkeeper had no chance. Absolutely no chance. And that's a goal and an assist for Georgia Stanway. And a brilliant finish that from Lauren Hemp. Nathan says yes, and Nick Nat says lovely goal. It was a lovely goal, and what a way to mark your 50th cap for England. Yeah, good for her. And it's 2. I said 3-2 actually, so maybe you did. Come on, I thought I had 3-2 than what I said. Gregory says Mead makes a difference simply being on the pitch. She does. Yes, she does. Doesn't she? I mean, she played a part in that goal. It was her ball into Georgia Stanway, but you're right. She does make a difference. She's made a difference already. Yeah. And suddenly from nowhere, come on, we want more. We want more. Oh, no, Esme Morgan's coming on. Esme Morgan, what on earth are you doing, Serena? What on earth are you doing? I mean, yeah, take Jess Carter off because she's terrible, but Esme Morgan's no better. What's Lotte got to do to even get some time on the pitch? What on earth has Lotte got to do? I just don't get it. Are England going to go free at the back, maybe? Probably pushing. Maybe they're going to take Neve Charles off, go free at the back, push Lucy Bronze on. because she's been bombing forward anyway.
Come on.
And maybe just give us a little bit more security at the back.
Watchalong,
There's a ball here for Beth Mead. Lovely first touch from Beth Mead. She's going to go herself, is she? She holds the ball up well. It's a nice pass as well to Lauren Hemp. England now are just flying forward. Georgia Stanway, who's had a massive 5 minutes for England now, couldn't quite get that ball. But Berenstein now trying to ease some of the pressure on Holland, because suddenly they looked in complete control of this game, and from nowhere England have done. I did say even when we're not playing well, we can score goals. We've just scored 2, and you could see we started the second half better. We did, and it's been rewarded. We're pressing higher up the pitch. We forced the ball back, and now Holland are going to make 2 changes as well. And I'm not sure who's coming on for them yet, but it is going to be Esme Morgan who is coming on for England, and it is Jess Carter going off. And I mean, I don't know what Lotta's got to do, but anyway, Jess Carter's going off. Esme Morgan's coming on, and we may well still go 3 at the back. I'm not sure, because Lucy Bronze has been getting forward so much. So we'll see. Anyway, Holland are making 2 changes here.
Could you imagine the bring Viv on?
Well, yeah, it'd be nice. So Janssen, Kasper is coming on for Janssen, and I didn't see who the other substitute was actually. It's not Viv. They won't bring Viv on yet.
It wasn't Viv.
But they might need Viv to come on. They might need Viv to come on. Oh, Janssen's come on. The other Janssen, Renata Janssen, who's a striker. So they're maybe trying to ease a bit of the pressure that they've been under, because suddenly England have had 2 bits of quality and got 2 goals, which is what England can do. We know that's what this England team can do. And now we're in a great position to go on and win this game. And all look lost. But anyway, suddenly we've turned this around, and it's been, that was an exciting 5 minutes or so, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
And there's still another 25 minutes or more to play. So there's a lot more excitement still to come. And maybe England can actually win this game. And that would be incredible, wouldn't it? That would be incredible. You know, we start to question Serena sometimes, and then she comes out with stuff like this, and England come back, and you think, okay, Serena, you know what you're doing. We'll let you off. But whatever she did at half time has certainly worked. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, let's see if we can complete this turnaround and win this game. That would be something special, wouldn't it? You know, Esme Morgan, who always looks a bit clumsy. I think it's, you know, she's quite skinny and she's got long legs. She looks like she's going to fall over her legs all the time. And she always looks a bit clumsy, but she did okay there, actually. But I would have got Lotta on, but I don't know what Lotta's got to do to play for England. She's playing in WSL. She's nominated for Player of the Month because of how well she's playing. So she's clearly an England defender in the best form, and she's not even going to get to come on. Ridiculous. But we're not going to question Serena, because she's just sort of this. Beth Mead just won the ball back. Beth Mead now bringing it forward for England. That's a good ball as well. Lauren Hemp, the goal scorer, the second goal. England suddenly looking a lot more dangerous. Beth Mead has made a difference. She has made a difference. Just being on the pitch. Just her quality on the ball as well. She very rarely gives it away, and England are able to keep the momentum going, because you know that's what Beth Mead brings, and she has made that difference. Wouldn't it be good for her to get that 3rd goal as well? That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Beth Mead, I can't remember the last goal she scored for England. It would have been a long time ago.
In the Euros, for sure.
Well, I don't know if she got one after you. So England suddenly coming forward again. Neve Charles on this near side. She couldn't quite get there. And Speetzer was there. And England are still not going to qualify. But we'd have half a chance if it finishes as a draw. We would then have to beat Scotland, and Belgium would have to beat... Actually, no, because if Belgium win, Belgium would need a draw. We'd have to win. Anyway, let's just see what happens first. They just showed the 2 goals again, both in that same corner of the net, actually. Beth Mead played a big part in the 2nd goal, and that's a great finish, actually. She couldn't have placed it any better, could she, Lauren Hemp? I don't know if it hit the post, maybe brushed the post as it went in. When it's that far in the corner, the goalie's never going to save it. Absolutely no chance. Gregory says James off, Russo on. That'd be a good sub, wouldn't it? Actually, yeah, you're right. That would be a good sub. In fact, it is. Russo's coming on. It's Tuno and Rusi. Tuno and Rusi. Russo and Tini. Russo and Tini coming on.
My Gideon.
The two subs in the Euros, of course, who made such a big impact in virtually every game. Yes, Lauren James potentially. I would say Fran Kirby. That would be my two to come off. I said that half time actually. Yeah. And I know Lauren James has done well in the second half. She got a great assist. It's probably time, isn't it, to make that change? And yeah, England have made the change to win the game, and that's what you have to do.
That's what you got to do.
You know, that's good. This is good. Good substitute. Or they will be. We haven't made them yet. We are coming forward again. Beth Mead up this near side, and you see Holland are just looking to get the ball out of play now when it goes near Beth. They're not looking to play any football because they know that the danger's there. And the two substitutions are being made. It is Fran Kirby going off. Maybe not had the big impact in this game at all, really, but Russo's coming on, and we know what impact she will have from the bench. I'm guessing it's going to be, is it James to go off for Tooney? Let's have a look. I haven't seen who's gone off. Stanway. Stanway's gone off. Wow, I'm a bit surprised about that. Stanway just had a great impact. A goal and an assist, and now she gets taken off.
I don't understand. This is a reason.
But I'm not sure. But anyway, you know, it's keeping more attacking players on, I guess. I mean, Georgia Stanway is an attacking player in a way, but you know, Russo's first touch is to lay that ball off to Kira Walsh. Now it's over on that far side with Lauren Hemp. England now looking to really push home this advantage that we've given ourselves. There's still 22 minutes to play. Gregory says the super subs. Well, they have been super subs before. So they can be super subs today. That ball's in the box looking for Russo. Good defensive header though. That was there from Droextra. It's going to go out for a throw though to England right by the corner flag over on that far side. England have got all the momentum. You have to say this has been a good second half. You know, we complained about that first half because it wasn't great, but the second half is much improved from England. This is much more like the England team that we know. Yeah, on the front foot, attacking, creating chances, scoring goals, and this is much better. And hopefully we can now go on and win this game. I mean, Holland haven't even had an attack in this second half at all. We're midway through it now. Anyway, Esme Morgan plays that ball out to the far side. It's headed into Lauren Hemp just inside the penalty on this near side. Can she get the cross in? It's deflected. It came back to Lauren James, but I don't think she was expecting it. And Holland have gotten the ball away, but they haven't because England have picked it up again. Esme Morgan now plays it in to Ella Toon. It wasn't a good first touch from her, but anyway, Lucy Bronze has picked the ball up. This is good from England. Ball threaded through, looking for Beth Mead. It didn't quite reach her there. Good defending it was just by Brox there. It looked like Beth Mead was going to be in on goal.
Imagine, that would have been fab.
She doesn't miss too many of them opportunities if she gets there. And there's a sub there. Van Dongen's coming on for Holland. She came on before she was ready, before she was allowed. I'm not sure who's gone off. But she has gone on. Maybe a player must have gone off on the other side. It's Speets has gone off. Of course, she did get an injury, didn't she, before? So she's gone off. She's got to be about 50 anyway. So I'm surprised she lasted 70 minutes. Anyway, it's a throw to England. Lucy Bronze on this near side. Terry said there's made a good point. Funny how much better England are, the less Chelsea players are on the pitch. It seems to be. You're absolutely right. We seem to play better without the Chelsea players. Although, to be fair, they've only just recently taken two of them off. Anyway, Russo is on wearing a traditional number 23.
You said she likes that number, didn't you?
It's her favourite number, yeah. So, you know, maybe that's why she was subbed, because she insisted on wearing 23 and she wasn't allowed to wear 23 and start the game. I don't know. But anyway, she's on now and we've got 20 minutes for England to win this game.
Come on,
and that would be an incredible turnaround because it's not like Holland aren't a good side, because they're a very good side.
Yeah.
So to come back from 2-0 down and beat these would be incredible. And we've still got 20 minutes to get the goal. And we've looked a much more likely team since we got it to 2-2. It's us pressing forward. We look the more likely to win this game. Holland have made some substitutions of their own, but they've not really had any impact at all so far. And England have totally dominated this second half. And there's a
get a
ball there though from Jill Rohr, but Lucy Bronze is going to pick this up on the near side. Plays a long ball over the top. Russo's looking to try and get in onto that, but Van Domselaar's there. And Holland can take the sting out of that England attack. And there's still plenty of time left for England. And it's been a very, very good second half comeback.
Well, it would come back in, aren't we?
We are, but you know, we could still lose this game. But
I know.
You know, we can still win it as well now. And Lauren Hemp on that far side, it's her goal that's brought us level. She's looking to cause some problems again. Dominic Janssen's across, but just managed to get a foot in, but it's only come as far as the shot comes in. It's straight at Van Domselaar. It was Kira Walsh, actually, who's never scored for England. And she had a shot on target there, which was straight at the goalkeeper. Again, Lauren Hemp causing many of the problems. It came out to Kira Walsh. She certainly hit that hard enough, but it was straight at Van Domselaar. And a fairly comfortable save, you have to say, in the end for the Dutch goalkeeper. But that clearance by Van Domselaar's falling here to Russo. She's found as an offside flag. Was Russo offside when the ball was played back through? Potentially she was. Yeah, she was. She was a little bit slow coming out. And yeah, she was offside. That was a good call there by the Lions woman on this near side. Otherwise, Beth Mead may well have been in. Anyway, it's a free kick instead, which Jansen's going to take. Of course, Mead and Russo got a good understanding, haven't they? And they've obviously been working on that at Arsenal as well.
Don't let them bloody
not so much recently. Oh, Lucy Bronze has done well. Look at this. Really good run from Lucy Bronze.
Come on, Lucy.
Really does well. Plays the ball in field there, but two England players left it to each other. Beth Mead and Tooting was actually. They both just left it to each other.
Aye.
And in the end, that attack came to nothing, and the ball's now back with Mary Earps, who's hardly. She's been a spectator in the second half, Mary Earps. She should have had to buy a ticket. Anyway, it's with Alex Greenwood. Finds Lauren James. Now it's with Kira Walsh. Just touches it off to Esme Morgan. And England looking to get themselves in front. Morgan brings the ball forward. Finds Toon. Now finds Mead. Toon again. Plays it through looking for Russo, but it's not a great ball. And Jansen actually struggles. Russo's going to keep this in. Russo's done really well. Lays the ball back to Beth Mead. Oh, she tried to thread it through there to Ella Toon, but it was good covering there from the defender, but it's gone out. Here's a throw to England.
Come on.
We've played 73 and a half minutes.
This is much better, isn't it?
It is much better. The second half has been much more like the England that we know.
Yeah.
And this is much more like it. And we've still got, 17 minutes to find a goal. Lauren James on the edge of the box there shows good strength. Touches it into Lucy Bronze. She's been good in the second half. It's with Esme Morgan. To be fair, actually done pretty well, Morgan, since she's come on. Her distribution of the ball's been good. Beth Mead has also done well since coming on. And that's it's a bit of a loose ball, but Alex Green was going to pick that up if she knows she's not, because she's giving it away. We've lost it there. That was a bad ball actually from Beth Mead, but she's working hard to try and win it back. And she doesn't quite manage to, but at least she held up. At least she held up the attack. And Holland now trying to come forward. Beerenstein's not had a kick in the second half. And we want to keep it like that because she has scored both of Holland's goals. Oh, she's got an opportunity now. Morgan was a little bit too casual there. And Beerenstein now looking to have a little run at the Holland defence. She cuts back in. She's going to try a shot. This is where she scored her second goal from. She does, but it's well blocked by Lucy Bronze. But England can't get the ball away now.
Come on.
And it's Brooks here for Holland. Esme Brooks trying to get across in, but she's held up. Now it's with Van der Donk. And Holland having their best spell of this second half, actually, now. Well, the most possession that they've had. They've not really got into our half much at all in the second half, but they have now. And now they're coming forward. Obviously, they'll still feel that they can perhaps win this game. Coming forward over on that far side. Trying to get across in, but England defended that pretty well, actually. Forcing Holland back. But they are still in possession. But that's a poor ball forward. It's going to go behind. Is it a throw or is it a goal kick? It's a goal kick to England. And we've got 15 minutes left. 15 minutes for England to find a winner. A winner of what would be such an important goal. Put us back in with a real chance. In fact, would we top of the group if we win this game? I think we would. And we'd have a real chance of qualifying, wouldn't we? But we need a goal. That goal kick there is headed forward, though, by Van der Donk, and Holland are back in possession, but they're going back towards their own goal. And Jansen does go back to goalkeeper Van Domselaar, and she goes long up this near side, and it's gone out. It's going to be a throw to England, is it? No, it's given as a throw to Holland, which I thought it came off Esme Broggs, actually, but it must have come off Lucy Bronze's back. And it is a throw to Holland on this near side, just about, 10 yards inside England's half. Is going to be Esme Brooks to take this throw as well. But again, England have won it back well. Beth Mead in possession, touches it off to Kira Walsh, and now it's back with Alex Greenwood. England looking to build another attack. Greenwood's ball up this near side, but it's not a great ball actually. Poor ball. She was looking for Beth Mead, I think, but it was a poor ball. He's gone out for a throw to Holland on this near side again. Midway inside at their own half. Can England find a third goal to win this game? Which would be quite incredible, actually. It really would. Anyway, suddenly England have got a chance now. Ella Toon, but Jill Roord stepped in for Holland. And now Van der Donk plays the ball up that far side. This is, so Holland are having a much better spell now, last 5 minutes. They've really come back into this game. And England are going to have to be careful because we haven't defended great tonight. We're going to have to defend now. Ball comes into the box. It's back into Beerenstein again. Oh, good defending there from Alex Green with a great block. Beerenstein looking for a hat-trick. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, it's got to be a yellow card. Russo trying to turn away. That's a cynical foul. It is a yellow card. Fully deserved yellow card as well. Russo was looking to turn away. It was Van Dongen there, the substitute. Yeah, I mean, Russo turned away from there.
I mean, how way?
You can't be doing that and get away with it. She has got a yellow card. That is a cynical foul. That's a straight yellow card. You can't really argue with that.
The foul, not there.
And it is a free kick though to England. But Holland have been able to get their defensive shape back to stop that counter attack. That's a sensible foul if it's your team to stop a counter attack against you. But yeah, it's a yellow card all day long. That free kick from Alex Greenwood looking for Russo, but Holland do manage to get that ball away, and they are in possession again. And Toon's trying to close it down, and England trying to force a mistake. It's Van der Donk now in possession, plays the ball forward to Jill Roord. It's like Arsenal from 2018, 2019, isn't it? Anyway, it's a free kick over on that far side. Lauren Hemp there committed the foul on Kasperage, and it is going to be a free kick to Holland. So all that momentum England have built up has kind of gone a little bit now. Holland made a couple of changes, and it's made a difference really in this game. And the momentum, we were talking about momentum earlier. It's shifted again now, isn't it? It's gone back in Holland's favour in these last 10 minutes. And they've got a free kick over on that far side. Chance maybe get the ball into the box again. Hopefully England can defend this a bit better. That's a header out there. Decent header out, but it didn't go very far. Shot comes in from Brooks from just inside the box, but it's high over the crossbar. We're coming into Wolves the last 10 minutes of this game. It's been a very exciting second half, you have to say. Much better than that first half was. And England are still in with a great chance of winning this game. Lucy Bronze had a lot of space on this near side. This is good from England. Is this going to be the moment? Beth Mead's got some space here, but instead Lucy Bronze goes in field to Ella Toon. This is nice. There's a little bit of space on that far side. Lauren Hemp. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. Look. That was Beth Mead's header, but it's gone wide. And suddenly England clicked into gear there. Lovely play. Lauren James touched it out to Lauren Hemp. Beth Mead makes that run in from the far side. She's so good at doing, but she couldn't direct that header in. She knows that's a chance, though. You could see the way she held her head in her hands afterwards. She did really well, Beth Mead, to get there, actually. It was a very difficult header. Terry says, unlucky Mido. Indeed, it was. Very unlucky, but it's a difficult header, that. But that's the threat that she poses coming in. When we've got the ball on that left-hand side, she's always going to make the box, and she's always going to try and get on the end of things. That's why she scored so many goals, and she got an opportunity there. And if we keep playing that ball, and she will keep making that run.
How we get before you?
Esme Morgan's there. Maybe that's why Esme Morgan was brought on, because she has got a little bit of pace to deal with the threat of Beerenstein, and she did there. Nathan says unlucky, difficult header. Now it was a really difficult header, yeah. It would be an amazing header to score from that, but that's the threat that she is, though. She'll always attack that ball, Beth, on that far post. And it looked like it may have been a free kick to Holland, but the referee says no. And England now maybe can come forward. That's a good ball up this inside with Russo. She's got Lauren James and Ella Toon inside. Russo's going to go around the outside. Can she get a cross in? She does get a cross in. It's not a bad ball, actually, but there's no England player there. And it's cleared away. And it's probably going to be a throw to England on this near side. That was good play from Russo. A decent cross, but there's no England player there getting on the end of it. And it's gone away. But it is a throw to England on this near side, just about 5-10 yards in from the corner flag. Lucy Bronze with it for England. We've still got time. With 81st minute we're in. There'd be a little bit of stoppage time. There's been a few substitutions and some stoppages, obviously a couple of goals. Anyway, Latoon, the shot's deflected. Oh, just wide. That could have actually gone anywhere. It got deflected off Dijkstra.
Is that a corner?
And it's a corner to England there. That shot there from Latoon, it got a deflection. It could have looped anywhere, but in fact, it looped just the wrong side of that post. But England have got a corner.
Come on.
And it's going to be Beth Mead with it. We know what her delivery's like from set pieces. Beth Mead, is she going to be able to set up this winning goal? She had a hand in the second goal. That corner's low towards the edge of the penalty area. It's going to come back to Beth Mead. She's got another opportunity to get a cross in. Cuts in fields, does really well. Now she gets the cross in again towards the far post. Oh, Alex Greenwood's header. She was always leaning back and it's gone wide. England have had a few headed opportunities in this game. Haven't been able to get any of them on target. Anyway, there's a Holland player down. It's Van der Donk by the look of it, who's got an injury. Not quite sure what the injury is, but she's shaking her head. It looks like she may have to go off. Danielle Van der Donk. And I wonder if we'll get to see Viv Miedema come on, maybe, if Van der Donk's going off. You never know. It might be her that comes on. Not quite sure if she's quite ready yet. She's only really played 10 minutes for Arsenal, so I'm not quite sure if she's ready to come on at an international game yet. But anyway, we shall see. Are England making another substitution over on that far side? Not sure. Looks like they might be. Anyway, Van der Donk is getting back to her feet, or she's getting help to her feet. She looks to be in still in a bit of pain.
What happened to her?
Let's hope she's not too seriously injured, actually. Doesn't look too good at the minute. She's hobbling and she's in a lot of pain.
Oh, it looks upset. She's obviously in pain.
Let's hope it's not a bad injury.
I don't know what happened.
And Rachel Daly is coming on. Rachel Daly is coming on. We're throwing all the forwards on. We're throwing all the. I love it when we do that. I mean, it's probably going to be Lauren James probably to come off, you would assume. But anyway, Van der Donk is being. She's going to have to go off because she's going off with an injury. Let's hope it's not a serious injury. Doesn't look great, does it? She's on a she's standing up, but it doesn't look good for Van der Donk. She's being helped off now behind that goal where Van Domslaar's just taken that goal kick. And it's going to be a free kick to Holland. Maybe now we can get that substitution done for Rachel Daly, who's coming on. And who is it that's going off? It's Neve Charles going off. So we're going to go three at the back.
Yeah.
Hang on, we're not. Because Serena's changed her mind. And in fact, they're going to let the Holland make their substitutions. Van der Sanden's coming on. Of course, at Liverpool this season in the WSL. And I don't know. That'll be for Van der Donk, won't it? Because Van der Donk's just obviously had to go off because of their injury. Let's hope it's not too serious, actually. Anyway, it's a free kick to Holland on this near side. So England are going to wait till they defended this free kick to make that substitution, then you'd assume. Nick Nack says Daly should be in the starting 11. Well, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. So should Russo, really. So should Beth Mead. And they was all on the bench today, but you can't pick everybody. Russo's done well there, actually. But yeah, I agree. Rachel Daly is a very good player.
Yeah.
Caitlin says, let's go, indeed. Let's go. Let's go and get this winning goal. We're into the last 5 minutes of normal time, but there is going to be, I'd say there'll be a fair chunk of stoppage time, actually, because there's been a few little injuries. There's been lots of substitutions. There's been some goals. I think maybe 5 or 6 minutes, plus the 5 minutes that we've got already anyway. So let's see whether England can get this winning goal. Still, Rachel Daly hasn't had a chance to come on yet. The ball hasn't gone out of play. She's waiting patiently to come over. Lauren James, it may be her going off, but she's having a run here. Is she going to set up the winning goal? Russo's going to try a shot from the edge of the box, but she can't get hold of it. It's rolled wide, but it will give an opportunity to get Rachel Daly on. And that was good from England again. Lauren James did well, ghosted past a couple of players, played the ball in to Russo, but she didn't get hold of the shot at all. She was looking for that bottom corner, but she needed to get more on it than that. But she's done well, Russo. Rachel Daly is on. Neve Charles it was, wasn't it, that came off? Because I was going to do it before, and they've done it now. So we've obviously got a three at the back. And we're just going to push Russo and Daly together.
Come on.
I don't think we've seen that before. Have we, Russo and Daly together for England? I'm not sure if we have. But anyway, we are going to see it now for these last 4 minutes of normal time, plus whatever stoppage time remains. And England just need to get the ball forward and keep that pressure on. And can we get this dramatic late winner And you have to say for the second half, we probably deserved it. We've been a much better team. Anyway, Lauren James now over on that far side. Gets across in. It's a good ball. It's the sort of ball Rachel Daly likes to attack. She couldn't quite get there. And Holland just about deal with that, actually. And they're looking to try and get a counter-attack. But Lucy Bronze is there. She's been really good today, Lucy Bronze. Not that that should be a surprise because we know what a great player she is. Anyway, it is Alex Greenwood over on that far side, plays a long ball up the line. It's flicked on by Rachel Daly. And there's an aerial threat there now with Daly and Russo. We need to get some balls in the box, though, don't we? To really try and utilise that. Anyway, it is Beerenstein who's in possession there. Jill Rord flicks it on, but Lucy Bronze is there again. And England trying to come forward. Oh, that's a poor touch from Ella Toon. A really poor touch, actually. And Van der Sanden pinches the ball. Finds Jill Rord. Now it's with Bruggs on this near side. Plays the ball in to midfield. But again, England winning the ball back well. Toon, that's a better play from Toon. Finds Russo. And now it's with... Russo, sorry, is going to get cleared down this near side. Can she get a cross in? We want to see her in the box, but that's not a bad cross at all. Oh, it fell for Lauren James on the edge of the box, but she couldn't direct her shot towards goal. It has found Lauren Hemp instead. We're into the last 2 minutes or so left of normal time. Alex Greenwood's coming forward. Plays the ball out to that far side to Lauren Hemp. Can she get a cross in? She does get the cross in. We've got the danger in there. The ball's bobbling around and Rachel Daly couldn't get the shot away. In fact, it might well have been at, I think it was Alex Greenwood, yeah. But that was good play again from England. That's a decent cross from Lauren Hemp. Sort of ball that you want to come in when you've got Rachel Daly and Russo in there. But in the end, Rachel couldn't get her shot away. And the ball has gone into the arms of Daphne Van Domslaar into the last 90 seconds of normal time. But there should be quite a bit of stoppage time here. Can England find this winning goal? Or will Holland instead? They scored a last-minute winner when we played them away. A shot comes in. Good save for Mary Earps. That was that? Who was it had that shot, actually? Was it Lika Martins? It was Lika Martins there. They've not had too many attempts on goal in the second half, Holland, but they had one there. And Mary Earps had to be alert, pushed that around for a corner. The first shot she's had to save, actually, in the second half. Terry says, save Earps. Indeed, it was a good save. And it is a corner to Holland. We're into the last minute now of normal time. There's got to be 5, 6, 7 minutes of stoppage time, maybe. So there's still time for someone to win this game. Obviously, we hope it's going to be England. But time is running out. And in fact, Holland have got this corner. It's towards the penalty spot. Good header away by Lucy Bronze again. Only falls as far as Jill Rord. Is she going to get a shot away? She's inside the penalty area. She does get a shot away. Hits Esme Morgan. Comes out to Beerenstein. Can she get a shot in or a cross? She's still got the ball. Little flick there to Brooks on this near side. Can she get a cross in? She does get a cross into the far post. It's all the way across the goal. And Mary Earps wants a ball. She's got a ball there from Rachel Daly. And she takes the goal kick quickly to Alex Greenwood. And England will get the ball up the other end of the pitch, really. And Mary Earps goes long up this near side. It's flicked on. Rachel Daly's trying to win it there. Alex Greenwood plays it forward, looking for Russo over on that far side. Russo's got there. Good play from Russo. Can she kick this ball in? She can. She's done really well, Alessia Russo. She's had a big impact since coming off the bench as well. Lays the ball off to Lauren Hemp. Gets it into the box. Cross comes in. It's cleared away, though, by the Holland defence. Lucy Bronze flicks it in again, and it's not quite falling to an England player. We're into stoppage time now. I haven't seen how much stoppage time there'll be.
Just 5.
5. Oh, I thought there might have been a bit more than that, but it's 5. We'll take 5, and let's hope that it's going to be enough. Lauren James now, a little bit of space. Lauren James, can she get a cross in? She does get a cross into the far post. It's come all the way across. Yes! Ella Toon with the goal in stoppage time. Incredible. Yes! Incredible scenes at Wembley. It is 3-2. Tooney there, says Terry. Wow, incredible stuff here. What a goal.
You said 3-2.
I did say 3-2. I wasn't expecting it to be 3-2 at half time. Anyway, again, it's Lauren James with the assist. That's a great cross, a great run from Ella Toon, and a lovely finish through the keeper's legs. Tooney from the bench again. How many times has that happened? And that is a lovely finish, actually, first time.
Brilliant.
A brilliant goal through the goalkeeper's legs. Oh, what a goal that is. Incredible, incredible stuff here. We've played a minute of stoppage time. Nick Nack says, what a game. Wow, indeed. Nathan says, unbelievable, Jeff. Indeed, it is unbelievable. What a second half. Wow, it's been amazing. Yeah, it's been an amazing second half. And we've still got 3.5 minutes to play of stoppage time. Let's make sure we see this out now. Nathan says, what a comeback, indeed. What a comeback. Didn't look likely, did it, at half time? That first half was so poor. Never expected England to be able to turn this around, but wow. Nick Nack says, we deserve it, really. Nathan says, well, I think we deserve it for the second half. We're looking for another goal here. Cross comes in again from Lauren James. 2 assists from her. Sometimes we question why she was still on the pitch, but wow, she's certainly shown why. 2 brilliant crosses. She's created 2 goals. Beth Mead now. Is this going to be another goal? Is this going to be Beth's moment inside the area? Oh, she ran into a couple of defenders there, but England keep possession. Tooney plays it out to Greenwood. Now it's with Lauren Hemp. Cross comes in. It's going to be flicked on by Tooney. It's going to come to Beth Mead. Oh, it's blocked. Comes out again to Lauren Hemp. England now looking for the 4th goal that would seal it. Lauren James twisting and turning on the edge of the box. Can she get a cross in? She does get a cross in. It's going to be Russo. Oh, it's gone just wide. Incredible finish here. England throwing everything forward now. And again, it's Lauren James with a cross. And this Russo, that was so close. She didn't even look like she was going to be able to get there, Russo. She got in between 2 defenders. Look at that. That's incredible stuff. She'd got a bit more of a connection on there. Terry says, Russo. Bongo Goodness says, come on, England, indeed. We're so close now. We're 2 minutes away from sealing a fantastic victory and a brilliant comeback. And we're looking for more goals. Beth Mead now on this near side plays it in to Kira Walsh. Kira Walsh with a cross this time. It's going to go to the far post. Lauren Hemp was there. Good defending now again from Holland. And that was Kasparez there, the Man City defender at full stretch. That's a great cross from Kira Walsh. Don't often see her putting balls like that.
She doesn't
normally do that, but that's a great piece of defending.
Look there, I thought it was a Tony.
Lauren Hemp was coming in on the end of that. And Gregory says, wow, indeed, wow. That's pretty much
just like
that pretty much sums it up. The second half has been amazing. It has been incredible. Really, really unbelievable turnaround.
Don't let them score.
Bongo Guna says, I don't rate James. Well, no one seems to rate her, but she's just got 2 assists in this second half. So she's probably going to get player of the match. And I wouldn't be surprised if she does, because her impact has been fantastic. England looking for more goals, maybe for some goal difference. I'm not quite sure if that's the reason. But anyway, England still coming forward urgently. We're into the last minute of stoppage time, but it is a throw to Holland. Nick Nack says there, I do. She's probably our most gifted player. Set 2 of the goals up. Yeah, she has set 2 of the goals up. Yeah. What a cross that was. It was a great cross, a great finish. It was a great goal. And in fact, we scored 3 great goals in the second half, you have to say. And we're looking for another one here. We're still coming forward into the last minute of stoppage time. Keep the ball up this end of the pitch is all we need to do.
Exactly. I'll just get that goal.
And that will do. Oh, no, he's just giving the ball away, and Holland now on a counter-attack. Beerenstein's got some space. Esme Morgan's across. She's got to get there. She does get there. Great tackle. If she'd missed that, then Beerenstein would have been in. And that would have been a potential for 3-3. But England now, Beth Mead on this near side. What an impact she's made in the second half. It's all down to Beth. That's why we're winning. It was 2-0 down when she came on. We're now 3-2 up. And although she hasn't scored, she's definitely played a big part in the second half. We're coming up now to the last 10 seconds of the 5 minutes. In fact, we're not even going to get the 5 minutes. The full-time whistle's gone.
Yes.
And England have done it. Wow, incredible. What a second half. England players are giving everything. Lucy Bronze is flat out on the pitch. Serena smiling. Lauren James as well. It's Ella Toon's winning goal in stoppage time. Has won this for England. And suddenly we're in with a chance of qualifying for the Olympics. Wow, this is just amazing.
I think we worked our socks off the
Nick Nack says, fabulous comeback. Bongo says, yeah, all down to Mead. Exactly, it was all down to Mead. Nick Nack says, well done, ladies. Indeed, they did brilliant there. Well done. So Bongo, so what does it mean for us? Well, we'll see what the other result is first. But what it might mean is if we beat Scotland on Tuesday, that might be enough for us.
Well,
we'll have to see. I mean, what a second half comeback that was. The 2 managers there. Viv just consoling some of her Dutch teammates. I'm sure she'd be pleased for Beth, though, won't she? But what a comeback that was. Stanway, Hemp and Ella Toon with those goals in the second half. And Beerenstein with those 2 first half goals for Holland. No, it didn't look like we were going to. We didn't look like we were going to ever come back into that game. What a second half. Wow. I mean, whatever Serena said at half-time, she did make that one change. You know, we maybe thought maybe 2 changes at half-time. It was just the one. It was Beth that came on, and yeah, she had a big impact in that game, Beth Mead. There's no doubt about that. She changed the game.
So did Russo.
Yeah, and Russo did as well when she came on. I think it was 2-2 when she came on, wasn't it, Russo? We got it back, those 2 quick goals. But
her and Tony came on at the same time, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's Tony got the winning goal. I say, coming off the bench and scoring Ella Toon at Wembley, she's done it before. At that same end of the pitch where she's got in the final against Germany, of course, if you remember. Terry says, 1 goal short, but what a difference the Gooner girls made. Oh, is that why we're looking for 1 more goal?
Didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did say 4-2, yeah.
We said Arsenal, didn't he, though? He's getting a bit mixed up.
It's a great result regardless of what it means to the group. No, you're right. It's a great result. It's a great comeback against a good team as well. Holland are a good team. Let's not make any mistake with that. Nathan says, get in. Thoroughly enjoyed the second half. Yeah, I enjoyed the second half.
I didn't enjoy the first half.
No, the first half was not great at all.
I was cagey.
It was frustrating. It was... not great at all. But
coming back from 2-0.
What a second half. What a second half.
Really good for the lasses.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I say we don't know what went on at half time. We don't know what was said, but wow. It's certainly
bringing them players on made a big massive...
the substitution were good because Beth came on at half time and she made an impact, and then we got it to 2-2 and then we went for it. Russo came on, Tooney came on,
Rachel Morgan came on, Daly come on.
Yeah, and all of them made a difference. I thought Morgan actually, I've not been convinced by Esme Morgan, not just for England, but for Man City. But I thought she was decent when she came on.
Yeah.
I thought her pace was good against Beerenstein, and she made a great tackle at the end. And I thought her distribution of the ball was good, and she actually played well. And credit where credit's due. I didn't particularly rate her. I don't particularly rate her, but I thought she did well tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought most of them did actually. Bronco Gunner says, Rich, we know exactly what happens. They said, "Okay, bring on Beth and win 3-2." Well, yeah, that's probably that's all you need to say, isn't it? Beth, go on, Beth, go on, win us the game.
The pitch.
And Beth didn't score or have an assist,
but she contributed.
But she contributed massively to that. They were scared of her. Holland was scared of her. Every time she got the ball, they panicked. They didn't know what to do. She helped with that second goal. It was her cross that was touched off by Georgia Stanway for Lauren Hemp to score the equaliser. And she nearly scored a goal herself as well, didn't she? But yeah, Terry says, I bet Lionesses gave the half-time team talk to come back. Yeah, they probably thought about the Leicester game. Gregory said, needed 1 more goal for England to control their own. Oh, is that why we were throwing everything at it at the ending? We did look as though we were desperate to score another goal. I mean, to be fair, I don't think any of us expected at half-time would even have won that game, or even have got a draw. So the fact we won the game, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying going away to Scotland is going to be easy, because it certainly won't be. But we're certainly capable of winning that game.
Now, seeing the second half, I'm definitely happy with how we played.
It worked in the second half, didn't it? And
First half,
I'd be surprised if Beth doesn't start on Tuesday. I'll be amazed if she doesn't start on Tuesday, Beth, after that second half. The difference that she made to the whole balance of the team. That's what it gave us. Lauren Hemp on the left, Beth Mead on the right. That's what worked. And then later on, Russo came on. Tooney dropped into that position and got the goal. And that's what we're good at. We played to our strengths in the second half. It worked because that's what our strengths are. And you have to, Serena, sometimes I wonder what she's thinking with some of the team that she starts with, the substitution sometimes that she makes, and you think, what are you doing? But you can see what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what she's doing, and in the end, we got it right. But that second half, the best England have played for a very long time.
Yeah, definitely.
That second half performance.
It looked like they wanted it.
That was more like a Euros type England performance, wasn't it? Where you just felt every time we had the ball, we could score goals. That's the best performance since the Euros. I think it was brilliant. Nick Nack says there, good shout out of your prediction. Yeah, I got it right finally.
Yeah, you got it right.
I was spot on. Yeah, I don't normally get scores right actually, so I'm quite chuffed that I did get it right, and obviously more chuffed that we won the game from 2-0 down. At half time, I'd never have expected to have got my score right, to be honest with you. But as Gregory said, when it was 2-0, if we could score before the 60th minute, we had a chance.
He did, didn't he?
And it was 58th minute we scored, and obviously we came back and won. So he got that spot on as well. But yeah, it was brilliant. So yeah, I see. Yeah, we're currently joint on 9 points with Netherlands. Our goal difference. Yeah, 1 more goal would have been 2. That'd have been 3.
Right.
Belgium and Scotland drew. All we can do is go to Scotland on Tuesday and win. I mean, you can't see Netherlands beating Belgium by a big score if they beat them at all. So, that's going to be a tight game. We will need to go and beat Scotland by a few goals.
We'll get some goals.
We just need to go to Scotland and score a few goals, and we can certainly do that. Anyway, Ella Toon is now. Let's see what Ella Toon's got to say.
91st minute. Yeah, of course, it's always nice to get on the score sheet. The main thing for us was that we won, and we did that. I knew my role tonight was to come on and change the game in any way that I could, and I managed to get on the score sheet. But what a ball from LJ, and we just showed a lot of character tonight to get that win.
What did Serena say before you came on?
It was all a bit of a blur, but just to go on, make an impact, attack, make sure that we press tight with the pitch and go and express ourselves. And the subs that she made really did that. And
definitely.
Like I say, it was a great comeback. 2-0 down at half time, we've come back and shown that we can win that game. And 3 good goals.
You love scoring big goals and big games, especially here, don't you?
Yeah, apparently so. I wish we play here every week. No, I love playing for England. I love playing football, and tonight was really special to get on the score sheet again at Wembley. But for us, the main thing is that we won.
Just describe the feeling, the roar from Wembley, because it was such a big goal in a crucial game regarding Olympic qualification.
Yeah, it was really loud. We didn't really have time to celebrate. Wanted to get the ball out of the net and go and get another one. I didn't really get to embrace it, but the fans were amazing tonight. Another sold out, packed out Wembley Stadium, and we loved playing there.
Is there a sense of relief?
I thought we played really well tonight. Even when we had 2 goals down, we still really dominated the game. We dominated that first half, and it was two errors from us that led to their goals. But like I say, the character from the team in the second half and really dominate the game and get those 3 goals. Obviously it's nice to get a win.
How big is this game going to be against Scotland next week?
Yeah, massive. But every game we're playing is huge. Everyone wants to beat England, and we've got that target on our back. But we love playing in big games. We love playing together as a team, and we'll go out that game with a game plan, and we'll go out there fighting and wanting to get the win.
Well done tonight. Thank you.
It's a strange sort of muted thing.
So England need to go and beat Scotland, which is going to be interesting, isn't it, on Tuesday? Obviously, we're good enough to beat Scotland. We beat them at home, the game that we went to, isn't it? And when we won, not a great performance, but that was still in pre-season. It was straight after the World Cup. And you could see that we wasn't as well prepared as we needed to be.
I think we'll be definitely better this time.
Yeah, and Scotland had more preparation for that game than we did, and it showed in the end, and we hung on a little bit, but we won. And you'd think now with, we're well into the season now, everybody's fresh and fit and firing, and it would be a big shock, wouldn't it, if England don't beat Scotland, I think, on Tuesday. Is it going to be enough to win the group? We'll have to see. Certainly, we've given ourselves a hell of a chance now, which at half-time today, we didn't think we'd have any chance because, we were 2-0 down and not looking like... Ella Toon thought, she said we played well in the first half. I didn't think we did, really. Yes, it was 2 mistakes that gifted the goals, but I didn't think we did play that well in that first half. But the second half, you cannot fault us for the second half. That was brilliant. And I say that was a more like the England from Euro 2022. That was, wasn't it? That performance in that second half, it was brilliant. But my goodness, this outcome is probably the best to push the interest of women's football further. Absolutely, exactly. Every moment like this that we get is better. It's going to help the game grow, isn't it? Because people see this. And you can't help but be excited. If you like football, people can say, oh, well, I don't like women's football. But if you watch that second half of this game in particular, what's there not to like? It was brilliant. And it doesn't matter if it's women playing football or it's men playing football. The game's the same. It's all about passing and shooting and scoring and defending and all that kind of stuff. And England did everything really well in that second half. And it was as good a game of football as you'll see anywhere that second half. It was brilliant. And yeah, you're right. It is going to help the women's game to grow. Absolutely. Of course it will. And it's going to make people come back and want to watch it again. And hopefully a lot of people watch it Tuesday. The only problem with Tuesday is there's Premier League games on. So that's going to affect what, audiences and stuff like that, isn't it? Because of the Premier League games on. It's unfortunate timing maybe to put the midweek Premier League games on when the Lionesses are playing. I think that's poor. No wonder women's football trying to get away from the FA because the FA don't exactly help, do they? Nick Nack says it's in our hands, and that's the main thing. Well, it's in our hands in the sense that we've got to go and win our game. It's out of our hands in the fact that if Holland go and win 3-0, then Holland are going to win the group, aren't they? So it's kind of out of our hands in that sense. We can do our job. and that's all we can do, isn't it? Nick Nat says there still we should beat the Scots. Well, yeah, we should do. Of course we should. You know, we're much better than Scotland, but you know, they're at home at Hampden Park. I'm sure there'll be a big crowd. It's going to be a tough away game. You know, all away games are tough. And we've lost both away games in the group. So, you know, yes, Holland and Belgium are potentially better than Scotland. But anyway, Terry says a lot of Wilbur Moy looks well peed off not getting on in this back four. She looked gutted she didn't get on. I agree. She should. I mean, I was surprised that Esme Morgan got the nod ahead of her when it came to making that substitution, but she did well when she came on. Esme Morgan, you can't argue with that. She was good. She didn't make a mistake. She did what she had to do. So yeah, I was a little bit frustrated for Lotta, but we'll see. Maybe she'll play a part on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see. We can't really question Serena too much after that, can we? Let's be honest. Gregory says the first half England looked like new players playing together for the first time. It did a little bit, yeah. Disjointed, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And then the second half, it clicked. You know, it clicked. We got the goals, and it was brilliant. And
hopefully, they brought better players. Some better players.
We made some good substitutions, you have to say,
definitely.
And the manager has to take a lot of credit for that. But it's a good squad of players. Yeah, it's a good squad of players. You know, they're very, very good, and they got the job done.
It just looked like they wanted it second half.
Yeah, the second half. The second half was brilliant. You have to say, it really was brilliant. Mm-hmm. And you know, that's what more can you want, really? You know, from 2-0 down, what you want to see is you want to see some fight. And we certainly got that, didn't we? We certainly got that fight.
We did.
And one of the players slightly disappointed at the end because we needed more goals. I don't know really. I think that it's difficult to feel. Yes, looking at the goal difference, one more goal or two more goals would have been great, and it would have put us in a position where maybe it was in our hands. But to be honest with you,
we'll get some more goals
at half time. I would have took a draw at half time. So to win the game, I think was incredible. It was an incredible effort from everybody against a decent Holland team. They are a good side. They're a very good side with some very, very good players. You know, they're all playing in the top leagues in Europe, most of them. Some of them in the WSL, some have played in the WSL, as we know, for Arsenal as well. So we know what a good side they are. So to come back in that way, that showed it did show. You know, Ella too mentioned character, and that's exactly what that showed. It showed character. It's not the first time, and sometimes, yes, we've not been playing that well for a year, really, overall. I think we know that. But we'd reached the World Cup final basically on the character and spirit of the team alone a lot of the time.
We didn't think they were going to do any didn't get any far in the World Cup, did we? Because we had half our players, good players out.
And I think the reason why we got to the final World Cup is because of that character and that spirit that they've got. And that carried us through. And obviously it got us through tonight with the quality as well. Obviously, we've got quality, and that showed tonight as well.
Who would you give woman of the match?
See, that's a tough one, isn't it, tonight? I mean, it's
for our save.
Lauren James had 2 assists, and I thought that they were 2 crucial assists as well for the first goal, which was important, and then for the winning goal at the end. You know, yes, she gave the ball away a few times. Her final ball isn't always great, but she had a big impact on that game. I'll be surprised if she doesn't get it. I thought Lucy was great, actually.
Yeah, I think Lucy was
really good. Driving us forward in that second half. I thought she was really good. Lauren had played well. Yeah, obviously took her goal well in her 50th game, and had a good game all round. Really, she was always a problem. You know, obviously Beth come on at half time, played well. Russo played well. I think it's between Lucy and Lauren James, actually, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Overall, I think those 2 had the biggest impact. I thought Georgia Stanway did pretty well a goal in this as well.
Yeah, she did.
Who did you think?
Throughout the full game, probably Lucy.
You think Lucy?
Full game.
I thought Lucy played well. Yeah, I mean the second half in particular, she really drove the team forward. She did play well, but I think Lauren James will probably get it because she had the biggest impact on the game with those 2 brilliant crosses.
Yeah. What about for Holland?
Well, I mean, obviously, Beerenstein got the goals. I thought Vicky Palova played well for Holland, especially in the first half. Not so much 17. In the second half. 17,
yeah. Yeah, she had a good game.
She played well for Holland, yeah. But in the second half, Holland didn't really do a lot, did they? They wasn't able to do a lot because we dominated the game. But yeah, I think maybe Vicky Palova probably played well for Holland, probably their best player.
And obviously that.
Yeah, obviously Beerenstein. You know what she's going to do. You know what she's about. You know, she's fast, she's strong, she can finish. And yeah, she got 2 great goals, but 2 good finishes, but poor defending. But yeah, no, it was a good game of football actually. Terry says, you say assist, don't you mean miss kicks? No, they were 2 very, very good crosses. There wasn't miss kicks at all. They were very, very good crosses. I mean, I'm not Lauren James's biggest fan. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. But she does possess a lot of quality. There's no question. She does. You know, she is a dangerous player.
I think she's pretty strong on the ball.
Yeah, she's strong. She's fast, and she can create goals and score goals. And she did that tonight. She got, you know, and I say I'm not her biggest fan. No, I'm not. I still think final ball isn't always enough.
No.
Isn't always good enough. But tonight it was. And she helped turn that game around for us. And you've got to give players credit when they deserve it. You know, yes, we'll criticise them when they deserve that as well. But I thought tonight, you know, she didn't. Maybe over 90 minutes she wasn't brilliant. She gave the ball away a few times and what have you. But when it mattered, she delivered in the crucial moments in the game, and that's what great players do. You know, they deliver at the right moments, and that's what she did tonight. And I think she'll probably get player of the match, and she probably deserves it for that reason. But yeah, there were a few candidates in that second half in particular. But yeah, Lucy had a great game.
Yeah, I think
absolutely brilliant. Yeah, she was instrumental in that first goal as well. But yeah, it was a good second half. It's difficult to criticise anyone for that second half. I just thought we played so well. Gregory says, so many times I've seen the game completely change when Beth steps on the pitch.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what the stat for that is. Well, yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, she made a big impact in that second half. There's no question she did, and you're right. She tends to do that. She's a very, very good player. And I think that before her injury, she was the best player in the world.
Oh, God.
She was the best player in the world. She was robbed of that Ballon d'Or. Absolutely. She came second. She should have won that. Everybody knows she should have won that. She was the best player in the world.
Just weird. She's back to her normal self.
Yeah. And I think when she's played more games, you can see she's getting there. The last couple of games for Arsenal, that tonight, you know, she's getting there, and I think she'll be back again.
I'm just glad she's back.
Yeah, and she was the best player in the world before her injury, and hopefully she will do that again. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's the Euro 2023 draw. Oh, right, okay. That must be Euro 2024, mustn't it? Because it's next year. Oh, no, of course, they've moved all the years around, haven't they, because of the thingy. Anyway, it's a draw tomorrow at 5 o'clock, so there you go. Serena, let's listen to Serena.
Now to go on to win such a crucial game. How relieved are you after that performance?
Yeah, well, relieved. I feel a little bit strange because I'm really happy with the win. And then at the end, you actually hope you win with 2 goal difference.
Yeah.
That's
what they want another one.
But I think coming back from a 2-0 down and how we showed up the second half, I think that was so well done. So I think a good performance for us. I think overall it was a very good game. I also think that we started the first half really well and we're totally dominating. And again, they come with one counter attack and we scored the 1-0. So we, that was also a good goal from them. But we said at halftime we're not playing bad. We concede 2 goals. We have to do better, but keep going because they are struggling too.
How key were your substitutions tonight?
Yeah, well, I think, as I said, I don't think we played poor in the first half. But then, you know, we have to score a goal. Like at halftime, we thought we need to do something different. So that came in, and after that, we changed a couple of more. So get some other connections, get some new energy, and then we needed that too.
How impressed were you with Ella Toon? Another big goal in a big game.
Yeah, Well, I'm impressed with my team, and again, also Ella. She scores a lot of important goals, and she just shows up, and that's very good. She's ready. When she starts, when she comes in, she's ready to go, and that's really good.
What needs to change ahead of Scotland? A huge game regarding the next round with Olympic qualification still in your hands.
What we need to check. Well, first of all, we need to win, and now we really need to win. We're dependent, of course, on the other score. But if we want to be secure, then we really have to have a very great win, like at least, I would say 4-0. And then that's also depending on what the Netherlands-Belgium does. But if we win and the Netherlands drop points, then they're in. If the Netherlands win, we need to win by at least, I think, 5-0, depending on what score they have. Is that what your question was?
Maybe.
Well, what we can control is play well and win that game. That's what we first have to do. We can't control all the other ones too.
Of course you can't. You've got to control your own. Try to.
So basically, the other game.
It is true that we're going to have to win big in that game.
Yeah, to get the goal points.
And obviously, if Holland were to win 3-0, then we would need about 8 goals. It's not going to happen, is it? So,
oh God! But other than that, above us for the goals, like
they're 3 ahead of us at the minute.
All right.
So we need to make 3 goals up, assuming they win. So if they win 1-0, we need to win 4-0, and if they win 2-0, we need to win 5-0. You know, that kind of thing. All we need to do is go out there, because they've got 3 goal difference on us. You see, look. So they're +4, we're +1. So yeah, we just have to win as big as we can and hope. I mean, if Belgium and Netherlands draw, we only need to win 1-0. That's enough. We go through because of points.
Oh, right.
And in Belgium, they can still win and go through. If they were to win, they'll go above Holland. And if we were to draw with Scotland, which isn't beyond the realms of possibility, it's not. We don't want it, but then Belgium could. So the good news is Belgium can still qualify. So they've got something to play for. So they're not going to go to Holland just we don't care.
When do we play Scotland? Because Tuesday,
both games are Tuesday.
At the same time,
yeah. 7:45, yeah. Both games are Tuesday, yeah. So we just have to. We have to beat Scotland as many goals as we can, and let's see. Mary now.
You need a performance like that. I thought the goals were unbelievable. To come back into the game like that, I thought they were unbelievable. Subs who came on impacted the game. I'm just sorry that my performance has cost the team tonight.
Let's talk about that second goal. I know you're someone that really beats yourself up, but the team as a whole, they won tonight. You can carry on, build and pick up yourself up. But let's talk about that second goal. What was going through your mind when you saw that going?
Oh, you could say she was angry. She was angry herself.
That was on me for a long time. Yeah, but I've really let the team down today. And I'm really gutted. I'm really, really gutted because it could have been a really special night at Wembley.
But you won the game. The team won the game.
I know the team were unbelievable. Please do not get the goals are unbelievable. The way that they played, the way that they moved it around, showed great patience at times, real tenacity, real intensity to the play. The girls were phenomenal.
I'm going to go Marriott's giving herself a hard time. Look, she's alluding to the fact that
I mean, she's, it's almost like she feels like they've lost, but yeah.
Because she feels like she's let them down. That's why she feels like that.
Obviously, 1 goal conceded against Holland in the way the group is, that's almost like 2 goals because of the goal difference. Because if 1 goal is worth 2 when you're playing against that team, isn't it? So had you not let in that goal, we would have won 3-1, but that's like winning by 4 goals because we pulled 4 goals back on them.
Yeah, I know.
So it was a big moment. There's no doubt about that. But having said that, at 2-0 down to win that game, that was what it's more about. And we if we'd won 4-2 or 5-2, whatever it was, it would have been better. But we won the game, and we never thought we would win that game for a long time. So, I think we should be delighted with that. Yes, there were 2 bad goals, not just that second one. The first goal wasn't great either, was it?
It was just bad defending, basically, wasn't it?
It was, but it is what it is. I mean, Gregory says here, England has to thump Scotland. Yeah, all we can do is on Tuesday is go out there and win that game by as big a scoreline as we can possibly win.
Many goals,
and it won't be easy because Scotland don't lose big scores to many teams these days. Look at this group; they've been really tight in the group. I think they did lose 4-0 to Holland away, but at home it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough on Tuesday, but we need to go there and do what we can do. As Serena said, we can't control what happens in the other game. We can hope that Belgium have got something to play for, so they're not going to roll over. They're going to try and be competitive in that game. And if Holland do win by 1 goal, we've certainly got the capabilities to go to Scotland and win by 4. Definitely, we've got that. I mean, look at the team that we've got. Look at the attacking players we've got. Yeah, only 1 go through. Yeah.
Oh.
So, we just got to go to Scotland on Tuesday and score as many goals as we can. I'll try to and win the game as big as we can and hope it's enough. And if it's not, it won't be because of the game tonight. It won't be because of the Scotland game. It'll be because of that late goal in Holland, second goal that we conceded there. That's cost us. And of course, when we were in front in Belgium and threw it away, that's why we wouldn't have qualified. It'd be those 2 games, not this game or the game on Tuesday. But let's just go out and do what we can. If we win that game big, we might not need to win it big, but let's just go and win it. Nick now says it was a great comeback for sure. Yeah, it was.
It was.
And that's all I really want to focus on, really. I just thought the second half was brilliant. so exciting. Really good England. That's what you want to see from England, giving absolutely everything, throwing everything at it. And, you know, we scored 3. We could have scored more, you know, other chances that we had. So it was a good performance. And, you know, to beat a team like Holland in that manner is impressive. It is impressive, you have to say, from 2-0 down as well. Brilliant. I never thought we would do that at half time. I just didn't think we had it in us. I just didn't think we could do it, but we did. So brilliant. And they all deserve a lot of credit, absolutely.
Definitely.
And
the comeback kids.
The substitutes made an impact, and everybody contributed to that in the end. And it was, a good England win. And we won't know how important it is until Tuesday, will we? When it's all finished on Tuesday night, and we'll see. But hopefully, England will go through. And I think overall, you know, tonight we deserved that win. And it's just a shame that we lost those other 2 games in between, really, which may end up being what cost us, but we'll see. But yeah, no, it was good tonight. I enjoyed the game. It was a good performance,
especially in the second half.
Exciting, and it's better when the second half's good, isn't it? Because that's what you remember. I said it the other night in the Arsenal game. You know, Arsenal were 5-0 up at half time, and the second half was pretty dull, and you go away feeling a little bit flat. But if you go in at half time 1-0 up and you win 5-0, all the goals in the second half, you're happy because you've ended the game with a good second half. And I do think that makes a difference to how you feel. Tonight, we could have been 3-0 up at half time, 1-3-2, and we'd be all sitting here disappointed. But the actual game's the same. We've still won the game 3-2. So, yeah, but it's great to come from behind, isn't it? It always feels more exciting. And it was a great second half, and it was a really, really, really good game. And a big win for England. And hopefully Tuesday we can get the job done against Scotland. And I mean, they're not going to do us any favours. Although they might do, because, you know, if England top the group and we qualify, it means the Scotland players, some of them could get picked for the Olympics. So maybe they might just roll over, let us win 8-0. Maybe that's what they'll do.
I don't think so.
Because it's going to do them a favour, isn't it? Because it gets them. Maybe that's what we should do. Serena needs to speak to their manager. Say, look, come on. Because he used to be manager of Arsenal, Scotland's manager. So we can speak to him and say, look, come on, mate. You know, if we top the group and win, some of your players are going to get picked for the Olympics. Don't you want that? So let us win 8-0. There you go, done. That's what he said.
You can't be serious.
But realistically, it won't, will it? Because it's Hampden Park. You're going to have a load of Scottish people there that are going to be cheering their team on. Are going to want to beat England.
And they don't like England.
Because they hate England and they want to beat us, won't they? So even though it's going to cost them ultimately a place in the Olympics. But anyway, it's a strange situation to be in, isn't it? And I'm sure Holland and Belgium will asking some. If England win 8-0, I'm sure they'll be asking questions, won't they? Holland will be asking questions about that. But anyway, let's just go out Tuesday, do what we can, win the game. I hope we will qualify. But tonight, it was good, wasn't it? It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was good. And England won 3-2, and we enjoyed that. But yes, we had a bit of a moan in the first half, but I thought we deserved to have a moan in the first half because it wasn't very good, was it?
Yeah.
But
they hadn't got that act together the first half, really, I don't think.
No.
Second half was better.
It was much better. Second half was much better. And, you know...
I love when they bring subs on and they make a difference.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great when you see that happen. And obviously, that's what happened again. So, yeah. Terry says, Richard, great show. And now it's time to watch your music show you put out earlier. Yeah, you'll probably enjoy it. If you like Green Day, you'll enjoy it anyway, because obviously it's about Green Day. So, yeah, definitely have a look at that. And obviously, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, of course, for the Arsenal game against Wolves. So that's going to be good as well. It probably won't be as good as that game there, but it'll be probably pretty good. It's 3 o'clock kickoff.
Oh, 3 o'clock.
So, yeah. Greg says there, Chelsea manager praising Russo. She's scared when we play him. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it'll be, yeah. Well, let's see. I mean, you know, the Arsenal players who played today all played well. You know, Vicky played well for Holland. Obviously, Russo and Beth both played well for Arsenal when they came on. You have to say the Chelsea players for England didn't play that well overall, did they? I thought Jess Carter was really poor. I didn't think Niamh Charles was that great either. Fran Kirby wasn't great. Yes, okay, Lauren James had a big impact in the game. We'll let her off. But the others didn't play that well for Chelsea. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come next week. And, you know, we'll beat Chelsea. That'll be good, wouldn't it? But we've got a while to wait for that yet. Greg says, I had fun. Good job as usual. See you next time. Yeah, see you later, my friend. Thank you for tuning in again, as always. And Bongo Godia says, cheers to Terry. Yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow, 2:45. Arsenal against Wolves. That's going to be a good game, isn't it? And Arsenal need to win, obviously, top of the league. Another win would be great. You know, it's a game we should win at home to Wolves, but Wolves are a decent side. They can get a result on their day. struggled at home against them in other times, haven't we? Recent years, a couple of draws, a defeat the other year and stuff like that. So we did beat them 5-0 last year, though, of course, but that was last game of the season, so there was no pressure. So we'll see. So join me for that tomorrow. But tonight it has finished somehow. I still don't know quite how, but it's finished England 3, Holland 2. It was 2-0 at half time to Holland, 2 goals from Lionesses, Beerenstein, and then second half, well, what can you say? It was Georgia Stanway, Lauren Hemp, and Ella Toon, the last-minute winner. So exciting stuff. Let's hope for more of the same tomorrow. So please join me for that. Terry says, Arsenal girls saved the day again, getting England back to grace. Indeed, yeah, obviously that's what's going to happen, isn't it? And I'm sure on Tuesday it'll be the same. So yeah, join me tomorrow at 2:45, Arsenal against Wolves. But tonight it was a great game. We really enjoyed that. The Lionesses won, and it was good fun in the end after a shaky start, but we got there. It's how you finish. It's not how you start. It's how you finish that matters, isn't it?
It's not when you start.
Exactly. Yeah, so there you go. That's what we did. We got the job done. We won 3-2. Come on, you Lionesses. Come on, you Lionesses. That was good fun. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give us a like before you go. Please subscribe if you are new. And if you want to hang about tomorrow, 2:45, I will see you then for Arsenal v Wolves, because that is going to be great. Ta-da, guys. Come on, you Lionesses. Come on, you guys. Come on, everybody. Let's do it. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Ta-da.